he assumes it just ate his arm, and now this is his arm. Because I cut it or I chipped off a piece of it, and there was glass underneath.
There was
You chipped a little bit,
glass.
Yeah, I don't want to chip off more. What if it fucking shatters?
That's true.
There's a good amount of glass-themed items in there.
Passing up an opportunity to have Kret figure it out for you.
Right.
Yeah, it's almost like you have a high-powered wizard nearby right now who can literally just say, for 25 gold, I'll tell you.
Yeah, scammed again.
It's not a scam, it's literally the material component for divination.
Oh. Okay. Hey, could you check? Actually, why didn't I think of that he would do that?
Would he?
Hey, Yes! He wants to know about this.
When is he doing this? In the middle of investigating this burnt-out village?
No.
Well, not burned out. You know what I mean.
He would... Yeah, if possible, he would have done it, like, way earlier, but if not, he'll just do it later. Man, why didn't I think of that? Fucking hell.
Because you're not as smart as Orion.
Fair.
Just no hesitation. I love that. Just fair.
He's in his lane.
I am not as smart as Orion. Orion is much smarter than me.
Okay, I think I have everything in order now.
You underestimate my ability to self-deprecate.
You underestimate my power.
You underestimate.
You overestimate my self-esteem.
You underestimate my stupid. So yeah, we were on our way back to give our report, aren't we?
You guys ended in the after getting all the people in the place.
Yeah. Alright. So we have a dead village, a gaggle of survivors, some incredibly troubling news, a corner of an entire island rendered uninhabitable, a storm giant to deliver prisoners to. Anything else? Also reports to give and paperwork to do.
Well, I've got. Ha 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 baby. Ah.
Oh, let's see what happened.
Ah.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, okay, it's a One Piece thing, yeah.
And Demon Slayer, yeah. I've never actually seen Demon Slayer, but God.
I haven't seen One Piece, but I've seen Demon Slayer. No, why?
Don't forget to have, you know, Haku impaled by Kakashi.
Oh, bro, three-way bro fist.
You gotta have Shiro landing his arm through Yamcha. Kakuin with Dio.
Oh, that one hurt. God damn it, my sleeve is stuck on his rib cage. I can't get it out. Come on, you little bastard.
I'm terribly sorry to inconvenience you.
Who else got an arm through their chest?
Naruto with Sasuke.
Believe it or not, Payday, yes, we are going to count Yamcha, because before Dragon Ball Z absolutely shit on him, he was a useful character.
Before Dragon Ball Z happened, he was a good character.
Thank you, Payday.
Before Dragon Ball Z made it so that the only relevant character was Goku, all the other characters were good characters.
Mm-hmm.
I like how I say that shit and Freaky doesn't even hesitate. Just, yeah.
No, that's exactly what happened with Z.
Yeah.
Oh, Launch. Poor Launch. I remember Launch. Launch was never super useful to the group, but she was an interesting character of the split personality bit and her like place in the supporting cast, and as like a micro conflict that could be used for comedic effect and the like. She was a very good sidekick character.
Yeah. I remember Plague of Gripes talking about how Pan was awesome when they first met. Or the cat, he's like, they can turn into scissors. That's not even a power, that's just something they know how to do. And it was awesome.
Poir, yeah.
Poir, yeah.
Pan was almost a great character. All GT had to do was give her a Gohan trains with Piccolo moment, so that she learns to stop being a little shit, because the character of Pan, as she is at the beginning of Dragon Ball GT, makes perfect sense. Because Gohan was a little shit when he was a kid, and then Piccolo beat it out of him, and Videl was a little shit when she was younger, and got it scared out of her or just grew out of it. So when you mix those together, you get a little shit. But they forgot to have someone beat the little shit out of the little shit.
Anyways. So the again, Hilda will say, there is a ship on its way here. If you would be, I need to go back to the capital and give my report of what has happened here. And she will, she says, Secret, you will not be staying with this group, yes?
Not after the mission is completed, no.
Very well. She will toss the black spike to Beldroth.
It impales him, he gets scattered across the far realm.
Is it the necro thing?
No, it's the thing that scatters the thing you kill with its mind and soul across the far realm.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wait, are there
We didn't
any
get to use
other
it.
survivors
We
out
got
there?
them all.
Or do we have them? Okay.
We have them all. I mean, technically we've missed one, but, well, he's probably pretty cold and dead by now.
Where is he?
We go.
You mean the one that Mr. Crit killed?
Yeah. The one that... God, that'd be such an interesting forensic moment of just, he has no injuries, toxicology said, so there's nothing in his system. He wasn't asphyxiated. It's just nothing.
I mean, they could probably easily recognize the signs of something. It's a cantrip, and this is a very highly magical world.
Well, this is, Toll the Dead, not, what's it called? Chill Touch. Chill Touch. Yeah, Chill Touch would definitely leave a mark. Toll the Dead is similar to, like, a hag's... what's it called? A sea hag stare or a banshee's wail. It literally just causes you to just... out. It just shunts out your life energy. Which in itself there's a very small number of things that can do that, so that in itself narrows it down to about 4 possible things. So, there being no sign of cause of death is in itself a show of what the cause of death very well may be.
Yep.
Because even psychic damage might cause signs of people clawing at themselves, or hemorrhaging, or a bunch of other things. That's true, it is a Godslayer object. Yes, use it now.
Does the Frost Maiden exist in this world?
Yeah.
I have a personal vendetta against her.
Why?
Do you or does your character?
I said I.
So Ghost.
Fair enough. Ghost really doesn't like the thought.
Gret's probably pretty annoyed with her by now, but probably not to any level to do anything. Stop with the storms, I'm sick of it being cold.
We just go back to Fortune and like, oh yeah, we got this black spike thing. Poke.
Oh!
Oh, little pokey.
Why would you do that to Fortune?
I would, if anyone, I would think Comical would do that.
Damn.
You and I both know that's true.
Damn.
By spread across the far realm, you mean like completely destroyed from existence, or just like split personality to another world where, you know, it could be a plot line for a movie?
Your
Yes.
body, mind, and soul are scattered into infinite numbers of pieces and spread throughout the infinity of the cosmos.
You just turn to dust.
Now, what does
That's
that
it.
entail?
That's like being turned to
Uh-huh.
dust, except the dust is very, 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 very fine and very, 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 very spread out.
And very, very, very conscious.
Yes.
Guys, I want to kill God now.
So he's sending the luminous being. He invites him over for donuts.
Was stabbing?
Yes,
Them
William,
Warforged
would you like to come
walk.
over?
It only
No.
works once, and it has to be the thing that gives the killing blow. Otherwise, it only works as a regular spear. It's a magical
Yes,
spear.
but with killing a Warforged walk.
Yeah.
make them into dust.
Anything that is sentient has form and a soul.
It's odd that it has to kill it, though, and not just be impaled into it. Guys, let's go kill Sturge with
Makes
it.
sense. No.
It's like the Master Ball. I'm gonna catch a Rattata. With a Master Ball just for funsies. A Rattata.
God.
A Rattata. A Rattata.
It's a good threatening weapon,
Ratata.
too. Like, hey, Sirak, get the fuck out of here now, shoo.
The fact that you would waste it on Sarak is funny. At least go for
First thing I
Vecna.
could think about. Anyway, what are we gonna do? We got all the survivors, and we're huddled up. I guess we're waiting for Ath, aren't we? Something like that.
She will ask. She'll say, "There is a few. As I said, there is a ship on its way. Due to the circumstances, we have allowed for certain enhancements of the ship. Provided a few enhancements, so it will get here within 2 or 3 days."
Oh god, they had Gertruda, like, fucking pay off a Marinloth for it.
And I will take
Man,
one.
this ab.
I will take one of the prisoners. You will get the other 2. So that you may fulfill your end of the bargain. do your absolute best to get this giant on our side.
We shall.
She will nod and she'll say, I will put forth commendations for all of you.
Excellent. Try to get me off
And,
the wall, encampment, won't you? At least get something interesting to happen there.
I will say, I will tell you, since you will be involved in this, we have been planning an expedition into the fog.
It's better than staring at it.
Yes. But I will take this prisoner and the orb of devastation. She's holding it, and she'll say, all of you, good luck with. Be sure to. We will be leaving a contingent behind here to investigate, make sure that there's no more presence.
What are we going to do with this lot? Points at survivors.
I will have to take them with me.
That is for the best.
Yes.
So we're missing anyone, or is it all of them already?
The only person that you have left is F.
Yeah,
Okay.
we need to go get F.
Guys, the ice dwarf is ripe for the picking. Well, not ripe, but you know.
Most of the buildings are also half destroyed and burned.
Well, I didn't. Well, you know, not ripe, but
I thought
sort of rotten.
I thought only the town hall was badly damaged.
I mean, there is
No.
like the damage of basically like what amounts to a riot. Like a lot of the buildings don't have doors or like have walls or windows broken. Probably about like 3 or 4 of the buildings, including the town hall, are burned down. But you won't find a house that doesn't have some sort of damage to it.
Still salvageable then.
Yeah.
Do we know what F is?
Yeah, we need to go get him, because he's like weeks away and we left him.
Okay.
Seal is gonna say, so who's gonna break the news to him?
Let's see. He was right here when you guys left him. And you guys, it was 2 days, so he is probably he's probably roughly around like here.
Oh.
So he has another, let's see, another 2-3 days of travel to go.
Oh.
Okay.
Depending on the weather.
2-3 days.
I can sense them.
Wait, how? It's 149 miles?
He traveled 70 of those miles already.
Yeah, but
He
how?
was like right here. Traveled about. He would be probably roughly around here, and now it's there.
148 miles.
So a little over 70 miles to go for his journey, or roughly 70 miles to go for his journey.
Times 8. Kret can use Phantom Steed and move 104 miles in an 8-hour thing, if need be. But the problem is, that would be just enough to get Eth, not Eth and his dogs. Marley, what you doing over there? You see their box, you son of a bitch. By the way, here, this is what I'm talking about, Phantom Steed.
Right.
I think my cat just did something that he shouldn't have. I smell something, but I don't see anything. Although
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Yeah, Yes, it doesn't smell like shit or piss, though, so I don't know. Maybe he just threw up. I'll let it go for now. Clean it up later. Anyway, so, let's see. Brett's options for picking this man up. Not many.
Hmm. Yeah, also I can send a spell him, and I can try and tell him to meet us right in the middle.
The problem
And
is,
we're gonna.
I can't transport him and his dogs with that. That's just a good, like, Cret Bales kind of spell.
Well, then let's just meet him in the middle and then walk back to Ice Dwarf.
I guess we could, but we'd have to leave the survivors unattended.
Isn't names Yoda something.
Is she taking them with her immediately?
Yeah.
That was
maybe
her plan, yeah.
Oh, okay.
She needs to leave to, like, take care of stuff now.
Yeah, but we need to
Plus, we probably need a boat. We need a boat to meet with the stone giant. No, not stone giant. Is it stone giant?
Storm Giant, yes. The
Okay.
boat is on its way. You're told they'll be there between 2 and 3 days.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Alright. So... yeah, I guess our only real option is just have Eth ride on the boat with us. And we wait.
Yeah.
Poor F.
Yeah. Where's my wife? Oh, she got teleported away.
What?
And so begins the character arc. Well, his wife is still alive and not kidnapped by
Yeah.
cultists.
Where's my wife? You'll see her soon.
It's like...
No!
Where is Hilda teleporting them? Is it to Sivitog?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, it basically just...
To headquarters, yeah.
Yeah. She's currently in the Sivitog IAG headquarters. You'll be coming back with us via boat, so make sure you pack whatever you like from your home. Yes, your dogs can come with.
Yep. Honestly, that's probably like the single most like safe place on the planet at the moment.
Yeah, the IAG
What?
headquarters. For now, it's a high priority target, so we don't know how long that'll stay. It's probably an interesting place. Like, the building and the whole area around it is probably warded against, like, teleportations and scrying and shit like that. But there's, like, this one room where the teleportation circles are, where you can teleport and planar travel and shit. But in
Something
there
like
is
that,
a
yeah.
fuck ton of symbols and glyphs of warding that just have, like... What is it? Just teleports and plane shifts and fucking banishments stored in them. Just say, you're not supposed to be here.
Did you ever see that one where it's if you want to be the biggest asshole of a DM, you make a room and you have every inch of that room covered in glyphs of warding, and all of them except for one is is magic missile aiming at whoever opens the door without like properly knocking or something.
Right?
Oh my fucking god.
And
kinda
the
what
last
Astro
one
did.
And the last one is you don't you have a counter spell if they cast shield.
Mhm.
His shield completely negates magic missile.
Yeah. Wow.
Uh,
It turns out they're wearing a brooch of shielding.
yeah. That would be really funny, though. Just this poor bastard opening the door and then just turning into a fine red menace.
Not even that. You get annihilated because it's force damage. You just don't exist anymore. Just...
God.
As
So is force damage just like fucking lightsabers or something and shit?
No, lightsabers is like superheated plasma contained in magnetic field. Force damage is annihilation energy. It's deletion.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Antimatter.
Oh!
Yeah.
That's a good one.
No, that's
Yeah. So a lightsaber,
That's crazy.
It like what you have there. The Force Blade Band is a plane of annihilation energy. It is a plane of magical force. It's meant to work that way because I gave it D&D flair. But an actual like lightsaber would do fire damage.
No.
Yeah. But the Force Blade Bands were meant to be more D&D flair, so it's a fucking shape of magical force. It's a tiny shaped sphere of annihilation.
Well then.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get hit with magic missile, you don't have burn marks on you. You're a little Swiss cheesed. You have chunks just gone.
I'm gonna use that.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why Eldritch Blast is so fucking good, because next to nothing can stop force damage. So you can use it to break through doors and locks and shit.
The only thing that can stop force damage is force damage.
Yeah, like magical force, flames and things. Yeah. Sadly, it's a little weird the way, because they use the same phrasing to talk about two things. There's force damage, and then there's magical force in D&D. So force damage is the annihilation energy. Magical force, like from wall force and stuff, is literally just kinetic, outward pushing, solid. It's not actually solid, it's just a continuous application of kinetic force outward from a plane out to a certain point that gives the same effect as a solid mass, but it's not actually a solid mass. It's literally magical kinetic energy creating the shape that has the same, ending effect as a solid mass being there. It's weird.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people want to say it's just magic damage. No, it's infinitely more interesting than that. You fuckers. It's fucking antimatter.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like selecting certain parts of their body. Delete.
Basically, yeah. You could easily rule magic missile like that. Is literally just like you are like the hand, the hand from JoJo's. It's that'd be force damage. So guys, we wait for F, right?
We're going to get him.
Are we going to get him, or are we waiting for him?
No, we're waiting. We're looking over the survivors also.
I thought he was going to step on them back.
Yeah, the survivors are bailing.
What is the point? Yeah, but what is the point of us going after him?
Because
to make sure nothing else comes and get him.
Yeah, we could meet him in the middle for that reason. Other than that, we do need to be in the village so that F actually comes back to people and not his destroyed village and no one there, and if we're nice, a letter that says, took the survivors to Sivatog, have fun leaving, a boat will arrive in 2 days, K bye, hugs and kisses, Mr. Kret.
I wonder who's gonna take over Motu now.
I don't know.
Probably. The IG said they're gonna leave some people here.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes, your wife is alive.
At least she's no longer suffering from frostbite. Eternally.
PPS, we found most of your wife.
To be fair, you found all of her, just not all of it in one piece.
Man, if the good doctor was there, like we saw the arm of F's wife, he would fucking take that for something else.
P.S. We found your wife in, we found 2 parts of your wife. Luckily, the larger part is, together enough to be annoyed by it. We found 2 pieces of your wife, but the larger piece is together enough to be annoyed by it. Yes, yes.
Oh, look at that, Orion! A new arm for you, for your glass one if you want it.
I don't like that one. It's defective. The fingers don't feel nothing.
Or is it even the same
doctor.
arm? Which
I can fix
one did
that.
Orion use? Is
Left
it
one.
Orion's
Huh?
left or? Oh yeah. Okay.
Left.
So yeah. Okay. So yeah, it would be the same then.
Still alive, but how's she doing? She lost an arm. What?
I mean, she is still alive.
She's a lot more lopsided than she was before.
Ha!
She lost about 8 pounds.
God damn.
I don't know how much an arm weighs. Brett knows exactly how much an arm weighs, that's a lie.
No, it's for the comedy.
Yeah. No, it's like, I don't know how much an arm weighs. That's a lie, I know exactly how much a severed arm weighs.
Orion laughs and then stares.
If anyone would know, Kret is one of them. Yeah.
Orion's like, Gret, what the fuck?
I'm both not surprised and worried.
With you in the military, you know a lot of people that know the exact weight of a severed arm.
I hate that you make a good point.
Gettysburg. That's fucked. That joke is
Orion
fucked.
also knowing the weight of a severed arm.
Yeah.
Beldroth, if you want to switch weapons, you can have my lightsaber. It's really cool.
We do not trust you with the spear, Ghost.
But it's Salem. You trust Salem with any weapon.
No.
We don't
Is this
trust
made of,
the person, not the
fucking
character.
Necrosilver?
No, it didn't raise undead.
What, the spear?
My
No, we didn't find any necrosilver.
No, he's asking you if
Yeah.
this weapon is made of necrosilver.
I don't know.
Think
It
not.
does the description? This long black spear is made of metal that seemingly radiates death. Doing anything?
Wait, if it radiates
Yeah,
death,
but,
why would it scatter you into the far realm?
I think that's more like I don't know.
Some stuff it can do.
Mm-hmm.
Who made these things, man? I want to meet him. I want to hug him. Not William, but the characters in game.
No, Beldroth, we're not.
I want to hug
using
the
spear.
luminous beings.
No, Beldroth, we're not using the spear in a fight right now. We're saving it for impossible or difficult to kill things.
You
Yeah.
have to use it. You can choose not to.
Yeah. But what if they succeed in their plan and create some, like, primordial avatar of the elements? That spear might be, useful if we don't use it on the Aboleth. It's our Master Ball.
No,
Oh,
I'm
look at that,
saying that you
Beldroth.
don't. Like, even if you do kill something with a spike, it's not automatic.
Oh. I
Yeah,
thought it was.
When striking a finishing blow with the weapon, the one wielding the weapon can choose to scatter the mind, body, and soul of the victim.
Oh.
Upon a critical hit with this weapon, the wielder can force the creature hit with this weapon to make a DC 16 Charisma saving throw or be scattered no matter the current HP of the victim. The weapon can only scatter a creature once before it cannot be used in this manner again. In addition, the wielder can, upon hitting a creature, expend a hit die, maximum of 3, dealing an additional 2d8 necrotic damage per die.
Yes. Yeah, it's working right. Okay.
What?
Critical hit with objects, what?
Yeah, it does that. Because it's a plane of annihilation energy.
I'm trying to convince Payday to switch weapons.
You want her to give you this black spike. You want Beldroth to give you the black spike in exchange for the lightsaber.
Well, Salem would never fucking do that, but...
Kret still has your greatsword.
Oh, yeah.
You could fucking take it. That shit's cursed.
It wasn't cursed for Dervenin. It was quite effective for him. The moment I renamed it to Salem's Cursed Greatsword, it started rolling fantastic.
So yeah, you guys will actually, you guys will be here a couple days. Let's see.
Yes.
While we're waiting, Rhino approach Mr. Kret.
Yes, Orion.
I was wondering if you could tell if you've ever seen something like this before, and he'll pull up his sleeve and like show him the mirror arm.
Well, let me have a look, see. What shall I do, Winning?
If you want to do a medicine check or like an arcana, an investigation, like see like if you can tell if it can be removed or like if it's a part of him or like if you want to try remove curse.
Well, for now, he's seeing if he recognizes what this thing is. As, yeah, Kret, flexes plus 11.
Fucking hell.
Muscle.
He tapped it fucking god.
He was trained by the illustrious great wizard Albrecht Valentius. This man is no joke.
Yeah, you've actually probably seen a few people using this.
Oh shit.
You've never seen it on an arm before. Like usually it's not a fucking body part. But yeah, you've seen this item before, the mirror. Right. It's rather interesting.
Is it an abyssal cultist thing?
No, it's just a magic item usually used by politicians or merchants.
I've seen these
politician.
We got it from the Underdog. It was wasn't it in a tube?
It was
tube?
One of the
It was in a bowl.
It was one of the desecrated rooms I touched. There were these fucked versions of us, and I touched one of them. And
yeah, I remember now. It was a room.
In hindsight, that wasn't the best idea.
Did it?
Yeah, it wasn't very the best idea.
Did it stop at the arm on its own, or did you interrupt it in some way?
I believe I yanked my hand away, though I can't. I believe I yanked my hand away. Though, it's been a while.
Was there any of the glassy substance left after you yanked your hand away, or did all of it disappear onto your arm?
William?
Your figure was still there.
There was.
Yeah,
I think there was a good amount of it left.
Yeah.
It could have been trying to take over your entire being, but you interrupted it.
Do a history check really quickly.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh fuck.
Hey, damn it.
You with a 10, you remember that there was a very, very important detail about it, but you can't remember what it was for the life of you.
There's something I'm forgetting. There's something else.
Does anyone else want to do a history check, see if they remember anything about the incident?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Where's my history?
There was something. What was it?
16.
There.
Oh yes, the debut. I did hear about that.
Beldroth, you don't remember your annoyance of him ignoring you is basically just overriding your memory. But Arin, you do remember. As it's when Orion touched it, like the being was this massive, just horrendous and twisted version of Orion. But it looked like when he touched it, like basically like their fingertips touched, it was kind of like poking a bit of water, like how your reflection ripples.
Yeah.
And basically, like, as the mirror went up Orion's arm, its arm became, for lack of a better term, normal.
Right!
It's like a wolf mirror. It tries because it became more normal rather than the wolf monster.
It did eat my arm.
Yeah, I guess it was trying to use you as a form.
Right. It was probably trying to. Yeah, it was probably trying to steal my form.
I don't believe it would have taken over because it seems like it's just following your movements. So I don't trust it fully covering the body. Have you found anything else ever since you got that arm? Or is it just glass?
Well, I chipped into it a bit to find out if there was anything underneath it, but nope.
And you still felt the pain of like you carving away a piece of your own flesh.
Yeah,
but...
it hurt like hell, but nothing else. Also, I'm gonna pull my sleeve up further back and just see if it's spread at all, just to make sure.
Not that you can notice. Yeah.
Okay.
It was just below the elbow, and it's still just below the elbow.
Okay. I'm just like sigh in relief. Holy shit! I was so scared for a second.
So,
but yeah,
you were able to chip away a piece of it, and you were able to feel it, and it was all glass beneath. It has most likely replaced your arm.
Yeah, Orion. Like as you look at the piece that you chipped off, it's back to normal.
Very good.
Like it's not flesh. But it's like it healed, like a normal hand would have.
I would say they're probably trying to create some sort of immortality by replacing their entire organic material with inorganic material.
Well, Krat's gonna try and cast Identify on it.
Yeah. You get the normal description of it at this point.
We hold hands.
I mean, he does have to touch your hand in order to.
Yes. Yeah. We hold hands.
We do hold hands for a time. Yes, it's magical.
So.
And extremely uncomfortable.
Krat has very, very green eyes.
So you touch hands for like what?
All right,
1 minute? 11 minutes? 11
right?
minutes.
So fucking...
You guys just
No.
touch for like 1 minute or 11.
11.
You were with
11
Kale in
minutes.
the other universe, man. You can't do this.
11 minutes. An 11-minute hand-holding session.
Just like them just sitting cross-legged. Lovely weather we're having.
Have you ever?
Uh,
you ever?
you would actually have noticed something different. Usually the like the mirror, it has a set distance. You can create up to a distance of about 30 feet of yourself, but you can have it move further away than that, like up to probably about like 500 feet or so, before it like loses its form.
Mhm.
With this one, it can go up to about 1,000 feet.
Damn. Nice.
This one does appear to
No,
be
I thought it was
enhanced.
infinite.
Whatever they were working on over there was definitely something worth working on. They're enhancing an already useful item.
But Mr. Kret, you can, given everything that's he said, your knowledge of the arcane, like seeing that his hand doesn't have any damage to it, you can very much assume that it has in fact replaced his arm.
Yes. You don't have an arm under there anymore. I'm not sure if unattuning to the item would remove your arm or if you'd get it back, but it is your arm now. I could
Never
attempt.
tried unattuning to it.
I could attempt to remove curse that might break its connection.
Yes, but then I
I
wouldn't
think we
have an
already
arm.
did. I think we already did try to remove curse, didn't we? Didn't we?
No, you have not.
Really?
Oh, we have
I
not?
also have Dispel magic.
No one has attempted. No one's
Oh,
attempted.
please do not dispel magic. I don't want to lose my
I-
arm.
What if I
thought I already did. Okay, this is new.
What if I bestow curse? I wish the spell
It's
was
much
better.
shittier.
Yeah, I really wish the spell
When
was
you
better.
have
It is
that.
because
For the duration. Oh.
Yeah, it's terrible. Like, unless you cast it at 9th level, it's terrible. If you cast it at 5th level,
Yeah.
it's okay, because now it doesn't require concentration, but it's still way too temporary.
But that's... That... Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, and a ninth level curse can be spelled by a 3rd level remove curse without
Yeah.
even a check.
It's also, touch range. And only available to full casters. And a wisdom save.
Why do you have that?
Anyways,
Because I could. Like, I'm a wizard, I can have it in my book.
God, I forgot how awful Sonic looked before the redesign.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that monstrosity?
That's how they put Sonic.
My ghost.
That's
Sonic
not how
before-
they put Sonic. I will not believe that.
That
I
was
have-
the original design for Sonic, yes.
Yes.
Why?
The whole phenomenon. It was a whole internet phenomenon.
You didn't get on the fucking you didn't hear motherfucker, my words. You continue. I don't know what
There's a
I'm
whole
doing yet.
controversy about it, yeah. But,
And rightfully
Yeah.
so. So look
yeah.
at that fucking thing.
Yeah, it's ugly.
Oh, God.
I mean, the fact that they got it fixed as fast as they did, I have reason to believe they did this on purpose.
Maybe.
Like,
I will say, seeing Knuckles like holding back Sonic in that new commercial is some of the hypest shit I've ever seen.
at least they
Yeah.
definitely did his design right off the bat. Knuckles looks a lot
They
better.
also Even if they planned it, they did a fucking good job with the marketing.
Yeah. The
Sale asked to like Orion, have you ever has it ever come close to a high impact? Have you ever punched something with it? And have you ever seen it shatter when
It's withstood the shock of my gun, so. But I'd rather not punch anything with it.
You shot it with your gun?
No.
just the recoil. So
Oh,
Yeah, you've had several incidents in the past, like falling, getting hit. It's taken some damage, but like no more than like your normal skin would have. It looks worse because, glass, but it's not like it's shattered in half or anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
It
will
seems
say,
to be quite resilient.
I will also say, Freaky, that normally the mirror doll, you remember hearing about the demon jellyfish thing?
yeah, the Dubuque.
Yeah, it normally doesn't do that. You've never heard of it doing that before.
What's interesting is this appears to give true sight or witch sight.
It does?
The fact that it could spot the Dubuque.
I thought the
alright.
runes
Right.
were just revealed with the millers.
Brett will look into the reflection of the arm, press the digitation up like a feather. Is the feather still there in the reflection on the arm?
Yes, it is.
It is an illusion, the feather.
Yes.
So it is still there.
So witch sight, I'd assume,
Interesting.
sees the shape of shape changes.
Bro, light up, you're trying to remove curse it.
I wonder what remove curse would do.
Well, depending on how the
I don't want to
item
find
works, it might unattune you from the item.
If that's the case, I could, and I start to lose my arm, I could reattune to it, right?
You could retune to it, yes.
Okay.
The only reason I suspected it being cursed is because you just say you touched it and this happened. It usually takes a deep concentration to try and align with an item before you can attune to it.
I wasn't attuned to it when I touched it. It just became a part of my arm, and then I had to attune to it later, right? Unless I'm remembering that wrong.
Could still be cursed.
Could you try removing the curse?
Yes, I could. But have you even experienced any ill effects from it?
I'm gonna make an insight check. Just like looking back.
What?
Because I know I haven't roleplayed it very well, the new flaw I have.
The what you have?
The new flaw I had.
The new what?
I got another flaw from the arm.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I know I haven't roleplayed it very well, but I'm wondering if you would have noticed it. Nope.
I don't think it has. You got a
Not
handy,
really.
you got a handy servant. It's safe. A town from a bunch of demons. And now you get close to your military friend.
What a shame. If only someone had warned you not to touch that liquid while they were testing it. Not like they were being super careful or anything. It's like that fucking Christian Bale. Yelling at the one guy on the Batman set.
Want me to wreck your lights?
Oh, good for you.
Oh.
Good on him.
My curiosity got the best of me.
But yeah, I have removed Curse and Dispel Magic prepared right now because I was ready for the Aboleth bit to happen. I was literally ready to just fuck no anything that Aboleth was gonna do to us. I was focusing that. Just nope, no control spells or abilities for you, no.
What if they did it to him?
Luckily, Kret has good saves in Intelligence and Wisdom, so...
And if it did, I can do it.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kret has
could you
a +8
try-
and a +5 in his Wisdom and Intelligence.
So is it even worth removing the curse?
I mean, we could try.
May as well.
Yes. I mean, for all we know, it's slowly siphoning the life out of you, and you won't notice until you're dead in a year.
Fair.
Goodness.
I mean,
Actually-
having a sort of
it look-
metallic or
It's been like
having a sort of
2 months
metallic
since
or glass
we got the
son of a bitch.
Been a it's been a little about a couple of months. Yeah.
Does it look like it's gone any like up on the arm, or is it still the same?
I just
No,
checked
it's still in the same place.
that.
Okay. Well, at least it hasn't gone any more on the arm.
Yeah.
You look at Kret's reflection in the arm. He's surrounded by strange, shadowy figures. But only in the reflection.
Is this
Well,
canon?
Droth, use
No.
the spike on Kret.
Okay.
If any of you can
Aw.
see into the ethereal plane, you might see some shit, but,
What? Why?
because Kret's been messing with shit. Has probably gotten a little posse on the ethereal plane by now.
So, removes the curse or not?
Like, necromancing is not something you
Doesn't-
can do without getting the followers.
No, Salem's gonna say like, well, first it doesn't show any negative effects, and having a metallic or, in this case, a mirror arm isn't that bad at all.
Yeah, well, as I said.
Oh, I'd love to keep the arm. But if it's slowly killing me, or something like that.
Like I said, if it's not cursed, the spell probably won't do anything.
Yeah.
You could probably go into a sniping position in 2 different locations with this.
That's a bit more iffy. I'd also need another gun.
More of a useful way for Orion to be bait and the shooter at the same time.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I'm here, I've got my hands up. The whole team is here, you've captured us. Right? And then takes the shot.
And then boom. Yeah.
Blows his own head off.
Yeah. Bacon's
It's
death.
It's an incredibly useful item,
Yes.
especially for someone in my profession.
Nice deck of
All
illusions
were
from-
here. If Corral were here, I would know of something he would say in this situation.
Masturbation joke.
No, waivers.
Oh, I get to
Alright.
suck my own dick. Fuck yeah. I get to fuck myself.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Go fuck yourself.
Wouldn't go that far.
Go fuck yourself.
I would.
Gladly.
So, do you want to do Dispel Magic or remove Curse or anything?
I mean, I will if no one is stopping me and we were doing it.
I really don't think that's
No
a
one-
good idea.
No one gave me a straight fucking answer.
I
I'm
really
not-
don't think it's a good idea.
I don't. He could
Alright.
just fall off and he doesn't have an armor anymore.
I say go for it.
That's the one I was listening to.
I mean, it's his arm.
Yeah. Remove curse.
Alright.
3rd level.
You place a hand on Orion's shoulder, cast a spell of Remove Curse, and thunk.
Orion hits the ground. He is dead.
You see as the arm, you see that this mirror arm is now just on the ground.
Oh,
Orion now has a heavily bleeding stump.
Huh.
Is his arm
Wait,
gone?
is the stump bleeding?
No,
Is it a stump?
it is a stump. Yes, it looks like it's been that way for years. It's perfectly. It's almost as if. Have you ever seen like those anatomical models, like just a complete like cross cut of the arm? Just
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Can
you
Salem try and like?
Well,
you can see like the end of the bone, the muscle. It's not bleeding. It doesn't hurt. It's just there's no arm.
Orion,
Huh.
Can Salem like try to reattach it?
it appears...
Yeah, this is what I've feared.
Please don't hit me with my arm. Huh.
It appears it has, in fact, eaten your arm.
Huh. I'm going to put the arm in my bag before Beldroth gets any more ideas.
Oh,
Now,
Before Payday gets in here.
Fine, Payday.
I'd recommend...
Payday's ideas quickly transform into Beldroth's ideas.
I'd recommend if you're going to touch it with the stump, otherwise it might eat your other arm.
Good idea.
just a good point.
Assuming you even want that back on you, as it did eat your arm.
I'm not sure.
You're taking this surprisingly
No.
well.
I was thinking that, yeah.
I've been
No.
I've been thinking through the scenarios for how this could go for quite a while.
No, he's already come to terms that it's eaten its arm before.
Yeah, he's like, so he's had something of a similar thought process as I have. Like, it's either eaten my arm, or it's my arm is underneath it. If it's eaten my arm, it's eaten my arm. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna try and figure out how to make a new prosthetic. Or I might try putting that back on, because it's very useful.
Now here's the question. Are you going to get a mirrored arm if you touch it with a stump, or a mirrored stump? And it just eats more of your arm.
That's fucked, bro. No.
It might happen.
You want to put that into You want to test that? Not
Just
right now.
Drop your pants, touch it with your dick, mirror dick.
Do it, Orion. Do it. Do it, Astro. Do it. You don't have an arm. Do it.
Pull down my pants and touch it with no.
Well,
No.
if worse comes to worse, I could possibly stitch an undead arm onto you.
Now, if you don't think it probably just
No thanks. No thanks.
I think the rotting would hurt a lot more.
Well, no, I can actually enchant it and such in a way that would make it to where it would work for him. It's just, it might be skeletal, or if I can find a fresh arm, you know, not his arm. Basically, that's how that's a way Kret as a necromancer could make the artificial prosthetic limb magic item. The clockwork arm. But his would literally just be reanimating and stitching on an undead arm.
Yeah.
Well, if this isn't the reason for some downtime from the party, this is There's no other. There's never gonna be another reason.
He would only need a day or two to give you a Frankenstein arm and an arm.
Oh
Do you
no,
wanna-
not Orion does not want a Frankenstein arm.
Do you want to try
You
and just
haven't even
stick
tried.
it back on without attuning to it?
Yeah. You haven't tried that.
I could.
Do you
I'm
pick
scared
it
of
up?
touching
do
it,
you
though.
Just, do you just leave it on the ground? Like, what do you want to do?
I'm scared of
It's-
touching it.
Because, like, as of right now, you haven't said you pick it up yet, so just
Yeah,
it's
no,
on the ground.
I have not picked it up yet. I'm just looking at it.
Well, go on, Orion.
I'll
Pick it up with
pick it
your
up.
teeth. With you pick up your left arm with your right hand.
I'll try and like stick the stump back there.
He's gonna like lay on the ground and nudge until
No.
the stump is
No,
on
fuck it. I don't. Orion will
Right.
pick it up with his right arm.
Orion, I would invent.
Oh.
Right. So as
you-
you pick it up, it's cold, like glass in the middle of winter,
Huh.
and it doesn't move.
You fucked up.
Interesting.
Like when it was on your arm, like it had the fluidity and like suppleness of flesh.
Sure.
But now it just looks like someone made a hand out of glass and filled it with mercury. Like you give it a little tiny like wiggle, like none of the fingers move, like there's no give to the glass, nothing.
Cret
Huh.
casts remove arm.
Huh.
It looks like someone just cut a hand from a glass
I'll roll back my sleeve to expose the stump, and then I'll just like put the arm back, try to see if it does anything.
I love this is
Alright.
probably happening in front of the survivors too. That's the best part.
No, they would have probably left by
Yeah,
now.
no, this is after they teleported back.
Damn.
What's say? All of you, get the
Wife,
fuck out of
man,
here!
I wish I could do that.
F's wife would insist on staying behind because,
Oh, are you going back
Okay.
on the boat?
a
with
husband.
us?
She wants to see her husband.
Alright, we're going to bring him to you, but that's fine.
Yes.
Man, I wish I could reattach my arm.
Yeah, she basically just when Hilda was saying, "All right, I'm going to teleport all of you," she basically just kind of shook her head and just refused to go with her.
Alright.
But yeah, as you
Huh.
use an action to stick it back, it does reattach itself. It doesn't automatically attune to itself the way it did the first time. You can feel like something in it trying to connect to you, like,
Huh.
but it doesn't automatically do it.
It's trying to attune itself to me.
Hmm.
I wiggle my fingers, but it's not.
It could just be the
Can't.
spell. It could just be the spell persisting for a bit. Give it time. Could be a minute. Could be 24 hours.
As far as you know, like it's just a normal prosthetic arm at the moment. You can't use the mirror
That's-
doll at right now,
Mhm.
unless you reattune to it. But
And I'm guessing I can't just like pop it off.
you try to remove it and it pops off.
I love how
Oh.
Peggy's getting so mad at this. Payday's doing
You can
the joke,
assume that, like with what this is that as long as you're not actually attuned to it, you can just put it on and take it off. But in order to attune to it, it has to be on, and you can't take it off unless someone were to do the remove curse ability
Okay.
or spell.
I'm gonna take it off and slap Salem with it. No.
All right,
Why
then roll a
me?
D100. Roll a
I didn't
D100.
do
please.
anything.
I don't slap
I'm
Salem. I
just
do not
kidding.
slap
I'm-
Salem.
How many
There's
fingers?
no-
Pretty
here.
sure.
Why-
Roll,
I
Man.
know.
roll 1d4.
I'm pretty sure with
lose
this-
that many fingers.
I'm sure that would just shatter the arm.
Yeah,
the
I
hand.
know. That's why I'm not doing that.
So being quiet.
It's like Bugs Bunny. He takes off his arm, slaps someone with it, and then just upends it, and just pieces of bricks fall out of the end.
Alright, while you all do this, I'm going to summon a Quasit from the pits of Guyana.
What?
I don't know, it'll be fun. They're usually all depressed, and when they see color and light again, they get all excited. Specifically the ones from
By the way,
Guyana.
I'm gonna remove the 400 fucking pounds of moose meat from my inventory. If you guys don't mind.
You can go ahead if you want to.
Don't dump it here. Also, is this still wizarding outside?
Yes!
Is what?
Is it still blizzard outside?
For the day, yes.
Okay.
So you guys are probably doing this inside.
Yeah.
I kind of hoped you are, anyways.
You guys,
Yeah, if we're settling in, I guess Kret might give a sending to F.
Actually, I'm gonna check something. Where do they put the water in the end?
What?
This is end, right? I'm sure they have water somewhere. Or drinking water.
There's clean, drinkable water falling from the sky all around you and piling up just outside the door.
I'm
Probably
asking
take
water.
the outside the door.
Yeah, there's a few barrels.
I'm gonna check inside them.
Yeah. What languages do you speak?
Do I speak?
That's
Yeah, what
scary.
languages do you speak?
What?
Let's see. Common, deep speech, primordial, and Korean Sylvan. Beep, beep.
Why was that a question?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
all right.
Oh, fuck.
There are certain words on the side of each barrel. Unfortunately, you don't understand what they say.
Okay.
Probably in Dwarvish.
No, Celestial.
Oh.
The
What?
innkeeper was the innkeeper was an ace mark.
Oh, that's right.
Well,
Why
that's
the
very
fuck did I have-
unfortunate for the workers there.
Yeah.
Probably should have picked Celestial out of, and not Primordial. That's fine.
Valentius and Cedric both speak Celestial. Kret chose not to learn that language.
So is the water just water?
Yeah, it's partially frozen, but yeah, you get you go through a couple of them. There's not that many. There's one full of there's a couple filled with beer. There's one filled with water, and one filled with wine, and one filled with like some sort of fruit juice. Probably
Yeah.
blackberry.
It's probably fermenting, becoming blackberry wine. I don't know.
So none of the water has turned to slime, like where the aboleth was.
It does revert back when the aboleth leaves, so...
Yes. That also doesn't happen around the aboleth. That happens around the aboleth's lair.
Yeah.
So unless it were,
Okay.
and since you guys destroyed its lair, it needs to make a new one, and that does take time and energy.
Okay, I thought it just make water bad everybody go and just stay that. Okay, never mind.
No. It is specifically an effect that it's basically like if you're in a room for a really long time, it starts to smell like you. You know what I mean?
Wait, so
Yeah.
do we have to take a boat?
Yeah, we're taking
Yes.
a boat. We're waiting
Yeah, we have
for
to take a boat.
Why
We're waiting like a few
we just
days
let-
for both.
sending- Why can't we
For
send?
F
Hilda a message and just be like, "Hey, can you pick us up?"
Because she has shit to do, man.
The
Do you have
dogs.
any idea how expensive and hard teleporting is?
Fair
And
enough.
also, she's adamantine.
And also, you guys have various other things to do before, you guys actually get back.
Yeah.
The
Fair
Stone
enough, fair enough.
Giant!
We've used the
Yeah, the storm giant.
adamantine member as a taxi service enough for now.
To be fair, every other time was justified.
Most other times. Some of them were.
Salem says, like,
most of it.
should we fix up this village while we're waiting? It's still a mess.
We should fix up the inn so that it's more livable. The rest of it, there's 0 point in fixing up the village. F's just going to get here and then find out moments later when his wife is missing an arm. There's corpses everywhere, and a bunch of things are burned down.
His wife is right there, like, man, why'd you get her rubber on, man?
Yeah, you said that right fucking in front of her.
I wave it at
Don't do that.
at his wife. I wave at his wife with my I take off my glass arm and wave at her with the glass arm.
By the way,
She is very much out of it.
yeah.
I don't.
Shit, what was her name again? It was Vila or something.
Vata, I believe.
Oh, Vata. By the way, Vata, are you conscious?
And she gives like this very weak noise, basically.
It'll be a bit colder than you're used to, but would you like for me to reattach your arm?
What the fuck?
Yeah, you can give her the undead arm with her own arm. It won't have
Ryan just
body
shudders.
quite the same way, but it'll work.
She looks at you and says, how?
I mean, it's
Basically, she gives this very weak sounding question of how.
Basically, it's still in your house, mostly intact, frozen. So I can go get that and scavenge the town for a few other materials, reanimate it as an undead arm that has been bound to you so that you can control it and feel from it as normal. It'll be cold and a little bit slightly numb, like being partially frostbitten, but it will work.
Do a persuasion check.
Let's just see if she believes that shit. It's not even shit, that's true.
No, because you're telling her I'm gonna stick a piece of undeath onto you.
Yeah, it's gonna be her arm though.
Yeah, she seems very, very uncomfortable when you say a undead, you're gonna basically raise her arm for the dead.
Yeah.
But she's also very out of it, and not having an arm is a really, really, really shitty situation.
Yeah.
So she just kind of half nods, half sinks to the side, and just kind of nods off.
Yeah, it's we gotta wait 2 days. All we really need is for Kret to do this is some black onyx powder or some shit like that. Basically roll to see if we can find the other reagents needed. And from there it's just, enchanting. I'm making an artificial arm, a clockwork arm, a common magic item. But in the necromancy way. At least that's the goal. That's me breaking down what the dealio is. Making her, make her a Franken arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And use her own arms so it's nice and seamless. F's just gets back. What's this stitching? Don't worry about it. Why is your arm cold? Don't worry about it. It's still her arm.
The arm's usually cold because of frostbite.
Where did you put all of the corpses?
We did.
Ghost?
Oh, yeah.
He just kind of dumped them like out the window over here.
Wow. No respect.
No, it was in a room. It was in a room.
So take your pick. Which
Oh,
arm do
like-
you like the most?
Well,
Jeez.
no, we just go get her arm from their house. It's there. It's intact.
Which
Doesn't
is
it say
weird.
about frostbite?
It was frozen from, like, he's making an undead arm here, so.
Yeah, I don't think the frostbite really
I
matters.
mean, all of the bodies here have some sort of frost damage on them. It's
Yeah.
cold as shit here.
So yeah, basically that's what Crick can do for you.
Yeah, she agrees and then basically falls back to sleep.
Yeah. All right. I'll go get the arm. Why is Kret doing this? 2 reasons. 1, he's bored. 2, Beth made a good impression.
Huh.
Let the man's wife have 2 arms.
It's nice of him.
Yeah.
Yep. Her name is Vata. I was correct. But yeah. So you guys will.
Would anyone like
It'll
to-
be. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Would anyone like to help Kret with this venture? Or are you just gonna watch him work?
Just
I will
rob the rest
help
of the stuff.
Stitch. I will
Fine.
help stitch the arm.
As much as Owen doesn't want
I'm
to,
going to go to another room.
as much as Owen doesn't want to heal or help, this is for her to have an arm again. It's for the good. It's for good. Ah.
Yes. Alright, here, bite down on this. Bite down on the rag.
This
Bite down in my hand.
Kinky.
No.
That might hurt her
This
teeth.
one.
No. If you were like a throw race, maybe, because then you'd have like a cloth hand, but
This is gonna be one of the few times I'm gonna be working with necrotic stuff.
no, I've done this several times for the wall encampment. Do you have any idea how many people get like their arms sliced off and things like that? I have seen an undead ogre rip a man's, like, twist a man's knee and then snap it off. I was able to reattach that.
I know
I
that
once-
it comes
I
with
had a-
reports.
I had a friend once, or I had a little girl I knew once, whose cow friend took a man's knee, just completely bended it the wrong way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to gather reagents. So,
Yeah.
most likely it would take things like, yeah, black onyx powder and... please.
Do an investigation check, see if you can find any throughout the village.
And Beldroth was helping. So?
Beldroth is taking care of the little dwarf girl.
Oh, okay. 27.
Are those a dwarf's son?
Yeah, oh yeah, the little dwarf boy and the little girl with her dad. Oh wait a minute, no, they left. I forgot.
Kret, like, stealing from someone's jewelry box or something.
Taking care of the woman, yeah, Eth's wife, Vata, probably. Yeah, she's the only member of the village still here that's alive.
Yeah.
So yeah, you head towards the the general store and the town hall, the two most likely places you'd find it.
Yeah.
And yeah, the general store is like slightly is rather damaged. But you would have seen that the it seems like someone either opened like a safe or broke it open or was in the middle of doing something with the safe. But there is a bit of stuff in there that you could. There is some onyx in there that you could use.
Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna, pick up those things, and there's no one to leave a note for, so he's not gonna leave a note.
I mean, there's the owner of the general store.
He did.
Yeah.
Is she alive? Like the one that was like speaking to herself.
Was the general store owner alive?
No.
Oh yeah, there's no need
Oh,
to
general store,
leave not leaving a
The one
note
who-
for a
For
dead
some
man.
reason I was.
The one store owner that's alive is like so. I think what was the name? I hate names.
Oh.
I don't remember them.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys ever actually learned the name of the general store.
Yeah. It's probably just called Eisdorf Goods. Or something like that. Or, like, the name of the store, like, Jameson's. It's Jameson's Goods.
Come on,
Jameson's General Store.
William's more creative than that. He
Well-
wouldn't name something so simple. For example, Stone's Mine.
Well, no, here's the thing. You shouldn't be imaginative with that. We're in a dead end, like, ice town in the middle of nowhere where everyone knows each other. It's not, big fancy name, gotta bring in the customers general store. It's literally like, oh, Dave? Yeah, it's Dave's general store. It doesn't have an official name, you just all call it Dave's general store, and it became the official name.
Yeah, it's basically just everyone probably just calls it the store.
The Stone's Mine slander was valid, by the way.
Oh, how dare they not name a place where they do quarrying or something fanciful. It's a hole in the ground that we pull minerals out of.
It was an infinite amount of, mineral producing fucking mine.
Yeah. But it
It
wasn't always like
it
that.
wasn't infinite, or at least not that they were aware of.
That it wasn't always like that, so...
By the way,
Besides, maybe the person was
Probably.
named Stone who made the mine.
Stop.
did Colin's family ever, do something with their mine?
I don't believe they did. No.
Storm's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
sad.
They were told to do something with it. It was something along the lines of, like, if you have any stock in Stone's Mine, sell it now. I think it was. Like, it's about to go under.
I just plan out like buy it or something.
Yeah. It was like... Oh yeah, that
Maybe
was
not
it.
go-
It's about to go under, so sell off anything, and once it does go under, buy it, 'cause it's about to become a historical site.
Maybe not go
Whoa,
under,
whoa.
but become much less profitable.
Yeah. So... Basically, yeah, it's like, if you have any stock in it, sell it off while it's still good, and then buy up the mine when it gets cheap, and convert
Yeah.
it into a
Wait.
historical site.
The Amber's mine is like the third biggest mine in Sevatog. Who's the first? Who's this guy? Who's the first fucking? I want to meet him. I want to kill him. Where is he?
Sands.
He's not. They're not in Sevatog.
It's the Black Sand Sulfeater Mines.
Oh. Don't worry, bro. I got you.
Bro.
Hey.
I want to meet him, I want to kill him.
Don't worry,
I
I
wanna-
got you.
I want him dead. I want his wife dead. I want his children dead. I want his house burned to the ground. I want to go there and I want to piss on his ashes.
Hey,
Right,
maybe
just
this
like-
aristocratic
Brett
news-
has a notebook. Check, 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 and check. Already. Anything else?
Go shoot my mother in the face.
You know,
Got it.
maybe this,
Good one.
maybe this like trader aristocrat thing isn't for me. Let's go into politics.
You know what? If Kret asked Orion to, he probably would.
Wow. I thought you didn't trust Cret.
Well, look, he doesn't like Kret's
I never-
good in trades. Like, these guys are fuckers.
They are fuckers. They are extreme fuckers.
They do fucking.
So if Kret was like, "Hey, Orion, help me take over. Hey, help me kill these guys."
They are also
They're-
like a very good part of the economy. So.
They're the third largest trade networking company in Pice.
Yes.
He's trying to take over it, right?
That's a secondary objective. The primary is kill his horrible family.
And Beldroth leaves the group if you guys get into politics. Astro, are you eating screws? Like, what the hell?
Please move the plastic
sorry.
away from your mic.
Also, I'm not saying that we go into politics. I'm saying that Colin goes into politics. Like Kale did. He went into politics and it didn't go well.
My Jesus.
Yeah, there was the
The
crinkle of the
second-
bag, and then I could hear him like crunching, like,
You crunchy little shit. You
Sorry.
crunch weasel.
It sounded like the Minecraft eating noise, just.
Guys, I don't want to alarm you, but we haven't done anything in 2 hours.
You found out Orion's arm is interesting.
Why did we do that in the first place?
And I put
I
my
mean-
arm on my nose.
I mean, he's not, but his arm is.
Oh.
I'm mostly kidding.
Okay, guys, now let's stitch an undead arm onto a traumatized one.
Let's just fast forward and say that you guys are able to get like the arm on and like you survive in the village rather easily. The 2
Okay.
days are both like overcast, but there is no actual snow.
Here you are, Vata. Bite on this rag. Good, good.
The perfect cut scream.
You crunchy little shit. You crunch weasel. That is one of my better ones.
More of what you want from me.
Okay, let's all get on the boat. So, Vata, how does the arm feel? Why did I agree to this?
Cold. But yeah, she will.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
she's
got like
rather great. She's rather grateful, but she's still like recovering from whatever's been going on.
it's got like half the body temperature and 2/3 the feeling of the rest of her body. So it's not like this perfect thing, but it definitely works.
Yeah. So a ship will come. There will be a ship will come. F has not appeared yet when the ship arrives.
Now you're told you have to sit on your hand as long to give yourself the stranger.
Good lord.
Oh no.
Not the shutting star.
I got myself with that so
Yeah, a crew will get off. They are a mixture of various ranks. The highest being a platinum, like a few gold, and like a bunch of irons.
But come on, Orin, I'm sure it hurt a lot less than losing the arm.
Let's see. Do you guys wait for F or like see contact him? Yeah, he hasn't appeared yet. When the ship arrives.
Wait, he did.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna contact him.
Kret sent a sending on like the first day. I told you about that.
I also sending him also.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's Eth, it's waiting for you in Eisdorf with your wife.
Did you ever respond back?
Status report.
He did. And he said he's on his way.
Okay. So if the ship arrives and he hasn't, then that's going to be another sending. You want to do the honors this time, Comical, or shall I?
I will.
Okay. Where you at?
Let me type.
I mean, just keep it short. It's obviously not 25.
Let's see.
I expect to hear a bunch of gargling.
He's dead. Sorry, please leave your message after the beep. The person you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
Oh!
So, Vuta, you have an fucking undead arm. You want an undead husband too?
I feel like that would go a lot worse.
You'll hear him being like, a new rift opened up and I had to go around. Should be there by tonight or tomorrow at the latest.
What rift?
Like the
I'm sorry, a lift?
the snow, or not the snow, the ice cracked open. We're on a
Is
thing.
that what he meant?
Yeah. Like,
Yes.
You can
we're on a glacier
here.
here.
Assume that, yes.
My god, this
There's
This is
literally there's almost no indication to how much of this island is actually ground.
Yeah.
Should we confirm that?
Park Glacier.
Yeah. That there's the Heart Glaive over here and then Eisdorf. Other than that, there's and then there's a few bits and bobs and patches, but you don't actually know.
It's probably an archipelago with ice in between, is what happened. Huge
like
ice drifts
Antarctica.
and stuff got caught on the islands and the shallows.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of icebergs that have been collecting over the years because of the shallows and the other icebergs. It's just slowly growing in size as more icebergs get stuck on it and add to its mass.
Well, I don't know. Industrial revolution is happening. Global warming might come.
Yeah, true.
Well, seeing that a lift has appeared during his track, he said that you'll be here tonight or tomorrow at the latest.
We'll wait for
This is
No. Makes like Salem would because he doesn't really get it. Salem would say what rift?
Oh, most of the
a
island
lift
is
in
glacial.
the ice, a crack, basically.
So, since the Aboleth is probably out in the open sea, are you guys feeling safe about going with the boat?
It might
Because
be-
I'm not sure.
It's our best option if we want to meet the stone giants.
As
On the way,
hilarious,
yes.
No.
as hilarious as it may sound, it would actually be easier to fight it on the boat in the open ocean than it would be to fight it in its established lair.
And yes, the lair. You may swim is very easy in the ocean, but I would say it's a lot easier to fight.
Yes, when it can't see
Still
our
not-
exact location at all times and have extreme range on its mind control, that's very useful.
It's still hard to kill permanently, but it's gonna be easier to at least bring it back to the water plane.
William, the clicking noises makes me assume that you're you're rolling some encounter right now when we're out in the open sea.
Well, it's just a bunch of
see.
Sahagin.
How many
So there's gonna
slaves
be
would the
so there's 94 aboleths against us.
No.
Oh god. I don't think that like 94 aboleths could probably kill like most of the IAG.
I don't think there's that many aboleths in existence.
Yeah.
At least
I think
not on
94
this
aboleths would
plane.
kill each other.
Not on this plane, at least.
Oh, on this plane, most certainly
I
not.
don't think so.
Yeah, 'cause
Getting that many to work together would also be an exercise.
if I remember right, their
Really good
reproduction is
holder.
incredibly slow.
Yeah. But yeah. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo.
Oh yeah. Never mind. No, never mind. My brain. Hey guys, let's go to the Shadowfell. Let's go meet Shadow.
That's a
Crow.
great conversation topic. Real
Yeah.
freaky.
Yeah.
Can I put in my 2 cents for that?
What? I'm listening.
Let's not.
But we could gather shadow material and learn ancient lost illusion magics that let us create real objects permanently.
Let's make a portal to it and grow necrosilver.
We could go
Let's
meet our
not.
shadow selves, kill them, and take their
Oh.
gear.
I don't think that necrosilver would grow in the Shadowfell.
I mean,
that
No,
grows
like a
in the
portal.
negative energy plane.
the Shadowfell and the
Oh.
negative. The Shadowfell's had a large portion of the negative energy plane's energy poured into it by Shar. I don't know if you're using that lore though. Like, it used to be the plane of Shadow, and it was just a demi-plane, but Shar basically ripped a bunch of energy out of the negative energy plane and used it to reshape and take over the Shadowfell and merge it onto the material plane. And that's how we get the Shadowfell as we know it in 5th edition. And then Shar was killed by Mask, I believe it was. And it's
Yeah.
believed the Raven Queen is her corpse. Because...
You alright there, Astra?
Yeah.
And it's my theory that the Raven Queen is her corpse, because the Raven Queen popped up shortly after Shar died, and follows a lot of her same themes.
Neat.
So do we convince the other people on the ship to wait?
Yeah.
Alright,
We're not leaving
I guess-
Gas behind, not after all he did for us and all he's gonna have to go through when he gets back.
I guess, anyone want a tour?
They
tour?
would be rather appreciative of of like you showing them around so that they could, do their job more effectively.
The fish packing plant is riddled with corruption and filth. We found a gibbering mouther in there. Be careful.
You'll see
And over here?
the platinum will nod, and one of the gold and about 10 of the iron will head towards that direction.
There may be others. We didn't search every building, by the way.
He'll nod. All right, so I've got a. This is a dwarf in priestly robes, and he's like, "All right, so I got most of the information. Pissed off Aboleth in some way. managed to, and it destroyed the city.
It did.
I didn't get any information as to what you're doing that pissed it off that would cause it to destroy the city, but I was told that was above my
Destroying
pay
its
grade,
lair.
and fair enough.
In the very basic term, we blew up its base, its lair. In the very
enough.
basic term.
Probably blew it up as well, but we're not sure about that.
By all means, it
We
should
used-
have been able to escape. We're not entirely sure how it did.
We used explosive that could level 19 cities, or towns, or villages, or yes.
Orbs of devastation.
He doesn't know what that is.
Well,
The net 20, he
Big
does know what
fuck off
that is.
exclusives.
What the fuck?
I mean, guys, remember
me see.
an entire city was destroyed by it, and it was big fucking news.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure
I
Orb
remember-
of Devastation has entered the common tongue.
I know, it was...
What was the-
Ravana.
Yeah. Remember, I need to score because I need to zoom because this is very soft. We have no. It was basically what.
He'll nod.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's basically what happened.
I was a part of that little expedition to clear the land. It was,
Yeah.
We set off how many?
It's one of those. It's what caused
19.
that incident. But times that by 19.
like, he looks around and he's like, how is this place still standing? If
Well,
you set off
Well,
19 of them, I thought
Yep.
it seems like that should have broken this whole damn place.
They just cause a bunch of cold air and a sphere around them within a certain area, and we set them off in one spot. So it's
Yeah, and they were all underwater too.
Yes.
They're all underwater too.
So it's incredibly cold in that area.
Probably close to 0. Like probably close to like absolute 0 or something.
Yeah, probably. Again, me not knowing how the aboleth escaped, because even if it's immune to cold, it would have been encased in ice. Because even if
We
they
would
go...
advise anyone. We would advise to find anyone who's immune to cold to deal with that.
Oh, they should peter out now-ish, actually. The Orbs of Devastation only last like 3 days, don't they?
Effects normally last for 24 hours, but with it being as cold as it is, the ice isn't going to melt.
Yeah. And their effects should peter out about yesterday, but it's still going to be one huge, oblong, semi-orb of ice.
He nods. Oh then. Good to know. It sounds like you all went through quite the adventure here.
Oh, this place is awful. I never want
yeah.
to see it again.
Yeah, I can understand why.
If
Ice
I ever
was
see,
nice, but
if I never see snow again, it'll be too soon.
yes, Eisdorf was nice, but it's gone now.
Hey. It's always bad when that sort of thing happens.
By the way, what sort of food do you have on the ship?
Traditional, a lot of the traditional dwarven things. Some suckling pig, some roast birds, things like that.
Kret just grimaces with each additional meat dish. It's just like, do you have anything not meat? I've been living off moose for too long.
We got a good amount of fruit, and we got some pretty hardy vegetables. You know, things like carrots and potatoes and beets.
That'll do. Do you have prunes?
We've got a few jugs of prune juice.
I'll trade you an inordinate amount of moose meat for some of that.
I'm about to get scurvy in a minute.
No, it's Kret's about to take his first shit in almost a week.
Oh no!
He's a half-elf, he can't handle that much meat.
By the way, now that Hilda's gone, I've been dropping I've been saying I've been making allusions to it for a while, as long as she's been here. So
Okay.
Oh.
she can
You
cast
just wanted
8th
to
level
let that-
disintegrate.
Yeah, we know.
On
She
who?
did it. She did it to the Dripping Mouther.
Yeah.
Nah, she only did like a 6th level disintegrate
Yeah.
to this
She-
gibbering method.
She told us she could do 8th level spells. And we know
Yeah.
she had Disintegrate.
She could break open that orb if you had asked her to.
Oh, yeah, the giant orb of ice.
No.
Oh, the
one
one
with
with
the card.
the card. Yeah. Yeah, but we don't know what card
Oh.
it is,
Wow.
and also Fortune has that.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
she does, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Everyone's doing a great job except Cody. God damn it. Anywho. So yeah. Eth will, at the end of the day, get back. What, you egg? He stabbed. What the fuck?
What? You
Uh,
egg? He snaps it.
And he will describe the new crag.
Oh.
It's a big one.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh dear.
So, did we do that? Or...
Something may have destabilized the island. The moment Eth gets here, we need to move.
Yeah, he got here. That he's the one describing to you the crag,
Right.
the one that opened up.
I could try to contact the Treant. What, funny enough, contact other plane would probably be able to contact her.
We're just sending.
We don't have
Yeah, I've
contact
done a
other
wall.
plane with Cret. Or Divination can. Divination can, that was
I was gonna say, why would contact other plane do anything?
Because it can do godlike entities, even though they're on the same plane. It's weird. But, Divination could.
Yeah.
I mean,
He'll tell you that the thing is that crag was at least a few hundred feet across and nearly spanned the entire peninsula.
Alright.
Oh,
That is very abnormally big.
We'll try sending. So yeah, Cret will try and sending the Treant. The Treant.
Yes.
Enormous crag formed south near Eisdorf is the island falling apart.
You will get a response of, let's see. When something lands on when something of significant weight is on a foundation, the foundation must settle.
Oh. Alright, so I've asked the Treant. She says there's some sort of destabilization in the weight of the island. I believe it's the giant orbs of ice causing seismic activity. Also, Eth,
Oh.
welcome. So this is your wife.
Let's get
She's
outta here.
alive. She has both of her arms. Sorry about your town. Get on the boat.
Eth gets back.
Yeah, it would probably
Mr. Kret,
be
okay, get in.
It would probably be around 7 or 8 p.m. when he gets back. It's dark at this point.
Yeah.
And he'd probably just spends like most of like the first hour or so just hugging his wife.
Why is your arm so
Fair
cold?
enough.
Don't worry about it. Okay. This has been an absolute mess. This entire operation.
Oh, absolutely.
We were not prepared to be moving across this island in any sort of timely or efficient manner. We were not properly equipped to deal with the aboleth. The aftermath is immense.
Oh, this was all a fucking shit show.
Yes.
Ugh.
I would have brought a fucking army if I had known it was going to be this bad. Granted, I would have been next to
I'd have brought the
Jesus.
Pice army if it was this. If I'd known it was this bad.
The Pice army would have starved and frozen to death.
And also never have come.
Yeah.
Good point.
I was talking about Kret raising a fucking undead army with all of his spell slots.
Oh yeah. I don't think, yeah. Yeah, as far as the IAG was aware, like they thought that the water cultist was just another guy, not a fucking aboleth.
Yeah, Kret can make 20.
Yeah, well, that's what you thought.
If Kret burns all of his spell slots, he can make 24 Dread Warriors.
Jesus.
Oh,
Wait. 30 Dread Warriors.
Wait,
That's using everything plus
Yeah, you-
Arcane Recovery. That's everything.
That's fucking horrifying.
Yeah. That's Kret doesn't have
How?
spell slots anymore.
above a third, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Third or above.
yeah, that's everything.
You have
But
three
still,
third
that's
level. Is that like long resting every like long resting casting the spell, long resting casting the spell, long resting casting the spell?
He gets, if he casts it at third level, he can control up to 2 CR, so that's two of the things.
So your necromancer wizard thing doubles the CR you're able to use?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the third level, it increases it by 1. Let me go read the thing. I believe it increases by 1 is the exact math, which is what I calculated.
That's very powerful.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong thing. It is until you realize the like 30-something HP up to 40-something HP they have, and they're low to hit, and AC dependent on gear becomes incredibly expensive for not that much return against a lot of things. But it's wall. It's meat wall.
So you're just making like knockoff Sprocket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm saying like that's a significant upgrade to like the normal ability, because normally you can only do an additional one, like a skeleton, which is an additional like quarter CR, and then just an additional 1 CR. That is a very high upgrade. Damn.
Well, the thing is, you have to compare to, I could have 30-something Dread Warriors, or 120-something skeletons or zombies. That's where it happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And there's also the immense power of action economy in 5e, because if I make 120 skeletons, give them all bows, and have them rain hell upon the enemy, nothing's surviving.
Yeah,
You're
that's what I'm
blotting
saying.
out the fucking sun.
Instead of having a maximum of 1 1/4, a maximum of 2 per third level spell slot is a very high upgrade.
Yes, technically.
An additional 3 skeletons per third level spell slot,
That's if I was making skeletons, yes.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do that, because that defeats the entire purpose, and also it does fit with the narrative of D&D where, you go and fight the evil necromancer at his tower, he has 200 skeletons. And still has all his spell slots for the boss battle.
Anyways. So yeah. You guys, I like Bouet.
Oh yeah, Bouzette from the Super Crown thing.
Yeah, Bouzette, I will say this, is way better than Bowsette.
Oh, most definitely. Aw,
Anyway.
the alien queen in the Virgin Killer sweater.
Yellow Moth, and then Big Titty Demon. I don't know who that is supposed to be.
I don't know. I think that's just an OC do not steal.
Alright, so you guys will like get on the boats. Probably want to set off as soon as possible.
Yes.
So yeah. So you will travel through the night. Let's see, so that is one
Do you
day.
have, like a fucking canal going through like the wall to the trade sea? Because that looks really
No.
hard to get into.
Yeah, it is. Like, the wall, I guess it kind of has a double meaning, because there is the actual huge wall between the Forbidden Lands and the rest of the Krezk Empire, but it also is, like, a trade wall in that, like, ocean, because there's land bridges.
Something like that.
Yeah. Get, like, 20 druids to cast earthquakes simultaneously on this little stretch of land here and create an actual
Jesus.
canal.
Just have a group of druids like spend 5 years casting mold earth over and over and over again.
I mean, you make the joke, but earth, stone shape, not mold earth, the one that's actually leveled, so it's not 5 years. Make it a little less.
So
but, yeah.
William, we're returning the water cultist guy to Isla de Muerte and to the Storm Giants first, I think.
Lord
Yeah,
Saurus.
that's where you guys are heading.
Okay,
Yeah.
you like pinned.
You guys
to
are right here.
The Krezk Empire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to.
That is 2 days journey. 3 days journey. You guys see the island off in the distance. And the ship will begin to travel across the around like the eastern coast, because they don't know where this castle is. Like all he told you was he'd be on the eastern side, and that's all you have to give them. So
Look to the skies, by the way. It's a storm giant. Sky castles and all that.
nod. Let's see. As they're traveling along the coast, the trees, this place, they oh my god, comical.
We could.
This place, like, it's the reputation for being like absolutely massive. Yeah, this place is absolutely massive. You know, like the redwoods in California.
Oh, they've got huge. Oh god, they've got like Dark Souls arch trees, don't they?
Something like that. Like everything, like take a normal sized forest, and then multiply everything by 10, like the size by 10.
This is probably the part of the world where the giants were actually born.
Yeah. Like, you see another one of those boars that, like, your group could probably fit in, and then you see 2 T-Rexes that are even bigger tear it to pieces.
Dire T-Rex.
Like, that... Yeah, dire T-Rexes.
Those are canon. That's the best part. Those exist.
Yeah. Yeah, they're probably about... Like, one of them is probably about... Like, they're about the size of Taras.
Yeah, they're gargantuan.
Yeah, they're fucking
Is that
huge. They're like...
William?
One of those will hit, and it'll tickle, like mildly annoy it. This is a fucking dire T-Rex. These things are probably like CR18.
Probably not that high.
I mean, a T-Rex is like
Jesus.
CR9.
I'd say they're like
14, 15?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Because you have to remember there's power jumps.
Yeah. Yeah, T-Rex is CR8, so yeah, they'd probably be about CR14.
Yeah.
And even fucking dwarves aren't. Even those dwarves, like, they're trying to prove themselves, will be fucking scared to go here.
Yeah, it's not where you want to go.
Yeah. Like, it's considered an honor for, like, a group of dwarves to come back and kill one of the boars. Like, if you kill one of these T-Rexes and bring it back to the king, he'd probably fucking name a national holiday after you.
Damn. Fortune's
Huh.
setting up those Dragon Slayer rounds. Just literal fucking
but-
flat cannons. Black cannons.
There's a massive duck, yes.
Oh god, the dire duck. The dire swan.
It's out here, Swan. But yeah, you guys will travel along the coast, seeing like various massive animals, like to the point where you even see these gigantic fish. Like, you guys see a goldfish that's half the size of your ship.
My god, where's Goku?
What? All right, that's fucking weird. Salem would like to say, like, I bet I could take that.
Possibly. But it'd be a pretty hard fight.
I want to have Salem jump and attack that goldfish. I really want to.
He'd sink.
You guys will come to here, and you will see that there is, in fact, a castle. Floating about 500 feet, about 500 feet off the shore. Just chilling about 100 feet above the water.
Is this always here? What are you asking? Is this always here?
I believe not. It's Sky Castle that moves.
Okay.
Yeah, One Piece level secret.
I don't remember any circumstances of a floating castle
You know what the best part is?
in any other place.
These things are beasts, and animal friendship does not note CR.
Yep.
Can I find Steed a dire T-Rex?
No.
That does note CR, so no. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It's like it lists some examples like World Horse and all that.
Get yourself to huge size, then we'll talk.
Yeah, no, you're not getting fine steed for dire. Like, you're at absolute most, you would be able to get a CR1 monster. Like, at absolute most, a CR1 beast.
Well, the problem is, like, a warhorse is CR... yeah,
Warhorse
CR1.
is CR1 half.
Is it? Oh.
It's 1/4, I think.
No, a draft horse is CR1 1/4. Yep, Warhorse is 1/2. Draft horse is 1/4. And a riding horse is 1/4 as well.
Yeah. I really wish they'd make warhorses and barding cheaper. Because you just go through them. Like, they're never something that survives.
That's why the Find Steed spell is so good. You can just poof them back into existence.
Yeah, and they made it Paladin exclusive, even though there's at least 3 other groups that would desire to make a spell or be given a spell by their collective patrons.
Yeah, Paladin.
So what do you guys do? They will just drop anchor, probably about a couple hundred feet away between just drop anchor a little whiles away from the castle. Not sure what to do.
What? Recall any reports on a fucking flying castle anywhere else? Or is this just the one? Or is this the first time?
Probably heard reports of flying castles every now and then, but like it's a giant castle, so like it shows up near civilization every now and then when they want something.
Yeah, I was thinking people were just
I will.
going crazy for seeing a flying castle. Oh goodness, no.
It is a rather rare event, but
It's legendary. So,
yeah, probably not a whole lot of flying castles.
a whole storm and cloud giants.
Yeah. So you're sending a sending spell?
Yep. Lord Source, we have arrived with prisoners and an item.
You will hear you will hear a excellent. Allow me to get dressed. Or allow me to make myself presentable.
Let me get dressed. I'm taking a shit right now. Just a huge brown mass falls from the castle.
God. But yeah, he's like, wonderful. Allow me to get presentable.
Alright, everyone. Get ready. Best behavior. Treat this as a high king, as it is one. His name is Lord Zorus. Be respectful.
Treat this as a high king, you say?
Yep.
He's gonna kill him.
No.
He just goes, ow, what hit me?
We don't like royalty here in the communist place.
Ha 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 ha. Tell that to the axes of the berserkers. Tell that to the ordning. Small folk.
One second. Let's see. 31, 24. Wow, that's a really and 24. How's that?
I'm down.
And then just slam. An 18 with a plus 14 to hit.
It's
God
literally like that scream attack done by Slave Knight Gale, where lightning just strikes everywhere.
damn. Yeah. It'll take about 15 minutes, but eventually you'll see as the probably actually closer to about half an hour, as the castle will begin to very slowly lower itself towards the water. And you will see as the castle gates, there is a drawbridge that will lower itself.
Okay.
To the point where it is just barely touching the surface of the water, acting like a bridge, should you so desire to get in.
I guess we should go in, huh? Alright. One by one?
That's up to you.
Yeah, I guess I will go first.
Yeah.
What's up? How close? How close is the ship? Is the ship?
It's about 100 feet away. It will start to get a little closer. And it will basically pause. Probably probably around 20 feet from the ship. It got very quiet all of a sudden.
I'm guessing we go in, but it's freaky. You're muted if you're,
Oh
'cause-
god fucking damn it.
I was wondering, like, if you were muted on purpose.
We bring out the dinghy and I'll get in to row over to it. Kret assumes the George Washington pose upon the boat.
I'm just
For
Nice.
wondering,
dramaticism.
how do we get to 20 feet away? It's all water.
Yeah, the dinghy. It's a small boat that all larger ships have because you use it to reach land
No.
from the boat because you don't want to bring it in too close or it'll get like washed up on the sand and stuck. It'll run aground.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. It's like
So,
literally anyone who's ever been on a boat would know this. So,
Yeah.
if you're worried about that in character.
But yeah.
Exactly.
We
to-
Give me
get it.
a give me a second.
Kret, stop standing in the boat. No, I'm looking dramatic. Whoop! Falls in the water.
It's a somewhat intimidating looking castle, as it doesn't have rock. Like normally you would imagine there to be a platform and then like the castle to be on top of that. No, it just looks like a series of interconnected floating towers.
I swear, this thing's a fucking spelljammer.
so it's literally just a floating castle, not even castle on a cloud. Alright then.
It's really cool.
I did not expect to see this after Motu.
It kind of reminds
Oh,
me
then.
of the Lair in Overlord 2.
That
The video game.
yeah, never played that.
Oh. It's like Pikmin, but evil.
Oh, is that the one where you club baby seals to death?
Yeah! For the life essence.
I remember the Rooster Teeth animated where Michael is playing that in front of his mom, and he's like, "Oh no, look, they're dying! Look at how adorable they are, and they're dying."
Damn.
That's the only experience I have with that game. Is like there's a video about heartless achievements for evil bastards,
Yep.
where it's kill 100 of them, and that video of Michael like fucking with his mom.
Like, the Overlord games are definitely worth playing. They are fun.
Yeah.
And they're funny.
Anyways, so as you guys go up the ramp, like the rest of the crew will say, will basically just be like, "Yeah, we're staying here. We don't know this guy. We don't. We wouldn't want to impose."
That's fair enough. He's very nice, so don't be too scared.
And you will actually see as there's a pair of stone giants at the top of like the little bridge.
With enormous bows. They are both blind.
Is that a Hawkeye Golf
Yes.
reference? God damn it. I'm gonna see something real quick. Okay. There are a pair of stone giants in very formal wear. A male and a female with like linked arms.
We are the gate.
They will bow to you as you appear, and they will say, one of them will say, "Good evening. Our master has been expecting you.
We appreciate
It
his
has It has been a bit later than he had hoped, but he does hope that your hunt has been fruitful and successful."
Well, we
Yeah.
appreciate his patience and his hospitality. As for the hunt, we found the requested things, but sadly not in large amounts, as the rest of it has been encased in ice and left to suffocate to death.
That's the way to put it. That's the way to put it. Yes, we have a few of the prisoners.
Our
We have a few
lord would
prisoners.
Our lord would most like to hear the story. Please follow us. My companion here shall take the prisoners to the dungeons, and you may bring your prize.
I guess we're going to be telling the story again, correct?
I believe so.
And
Alright.
you will see as they
Right
will
now.
unlink. You'll see as like they unlink their arms.
That's right, they were the gate.
No, just a couple of stone giants. Like, I guess they could be technically considered the gate. They're
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah, they're big boys. But yeah, the female you'll see as she will grab the two prisoners that you had. She looks a little
Grossed out.
concerned
only
at the
one.
fact that they look skinned.
Yes, they're always like that.
But yeah, she'll pick the two of them up and she'll begin to walk away. As the by the way, she has this very lovely formal dress. It's got like It's got like a pleated skirt. It's a very nice. It's a very nice greenish blue. It has ruffled sleeves that go down to about halfway down her biceps. A very modest neckline. A somewhat tight bodice, but
Bodice.
nothing too.
Bodice. It's always a fun word.
Yeah.
But, God, I can only imagine the number of sheep and or fields of cotton that must have taken.
You see that the stone giant has
Decades of shearing.
has a pair of slippers. You'll see that the male has a pair of slippers with these very baggy pants. Like when you think of the word genie, like think of those pants, like MC
Yeah.
Hammer pants.
Yeah, the big poofy pants.
Very fine
big old
silks
pants.
as well. And you'll see that he has this very cushy looking velvet, like crushed velvet robe on. It's a
Yes.
very nice black with the trim being a very deep red. As he will take you through the castle,
Yes.
you will see that there are quite a lot of beings in this castle. Like you'll see that there's a bunch of ogres in one massive room. You'll see there's various groups of trolls kind of just wandering around.
Learning.
But yeah, he will take you to this. He'll take you up and up and up until you get to what you can assume is the highest room in the place.
Ah, every stair is a mountain.
And he will bring you into this very lovely sitting room. It's a round room, probably about 50 feet in diameter. It's got these massive bookshelves, a fireplace on one side, variously sized furniture.
I should have prepared the fly spell.
But yeah, you'll see that there's furniture for lots of differently sized creatures. All of them of extremely high quality.
Alright, everyone. I believe we are waiting on our host to arrive.
He is actually already there. He is sitting in a massive, incredibly plush-looking and incredibly worn-looking easy chair.
I love how this guy is a storm giant, and he's just so stupidly rich. But he's like, I just want to go fishing and sit in my chair, in my old man chair, my grandpa chair.
Yeah,
My
he's
basic
ancient
thing.
and he's rich. He can do whatever the fuck he
Yeah.
wants.
I like that. I like he's a lazy boy and fishing kind of old man.
Yeah, you see he
Want my
has like
chair.
you see that he has a robe on that is like of a similar make to the stone giant, but it is obviously much larger and of like a very nice quality. You see it is instead of like black and red, it is gray and blue. You see he has these very comfortable looking leather slacks on, and he doesn't seem to actually have anything on his feet. As he's just sitting there waiting for you. What to you would be a barrel next to him. He just very gingerly picks it up with like his thumb and middle finger, sips from it. He hears the door opening and he will greet all of you. Hello. It is a pleasure to see all of you again. I suggest
Greetings.
your hunt has been successful, I assume. I would hope that you would not. He'll look at all of you and with a bit of a stern expression. I would hope that you would not waste my time coming here otherwise.
We have a mate. We have. Oh, you go.
We have brought 2 prisoners, an item from the... It was in fact the water cult, by the way. From the water cult base encampment. Weapons manufacturing, I guess is what you could call it. And the place has also been destroyed. Regrettably, despite all possibility that I'm aware of, the Aboleth had escaped.
You'll see as he he will his head will shift slightly at the word Aboleth.
Oh, he didn't know
But
about
he
the
will.
Aboleth, that's right.
Interesting. An Aboleth. They
Yes.
are. It was working with the cult.
We believe it to be the leader of the water cult.
Fascinating. I do not understand how or why it would be joined with the water cult, but that makes things very different.
What's more
Yes.
concerning is...
Oh. And we have also shown the metal piece that you gave us to the ice giants.
Well, he will indicate towards a small platform. He'll indicate towards various chairs and couches and things of that nature, with a small platform next to it. And he'll say, "Well, return my medal and show me your prize, and let us hear the story."
Of course.
Finally, I can lift off 90 fucking pounds from my inventory.
Poor Salem has been straining under it this whole time.
Alright, Sam's gonna put the metal piece back. Who's gonna escort the prisoners?
The prisoners were already taken in by his men.
Yes.
Oh, they'll be taking it. Okay.
Yes. But yes, we do have this, which is a stand from one of the... Basically, they were manufacturing weapons of mass destruction there, known as Orbs of Devastation. There were
Ah, interesting.
21 of them, wasn't it?
20.
There were 20 of them. 19 were detonated.
Hmm. I assume that you all took one of them? Took the last?
Sadly, the IAG demanded it. We wanted to bring the stand with it, but something about wanting to use it for divinations or something of that matter.
Hmm.
Tactical advantage.
Disappointing, but understandable.
Yes.
You have your superiors. This is proof, if not as interesting to look at. You have more than earned your prize. You say, he will look towards the stone giant, and the two of them will speak. Two of them. That is less than I had hoped, but still more than enough for what I would like to do. So, what were you hoping for a prize?
Oh. As it stands.
Oh.
As it stands, not only is the water cult a growing threat, but all of the elemental cults are, and this base where this aboleth was, they were creating these orbs of devastation, mass-producing them, and filling them with energy of the quasi-elemental plane of ice through an artifact of your people, the Allfather's sieve. They had stolen.
You'll see is like he was lying back in his chair, like basically,
Gamer mode.
yeah, like basically as sunk into the chair as he could be while still like looking at you. Like he was getting comfortable as you like said at the start. He will shoot bolt upright, like standing, and he will very quickly boof boof boof. Like his face, like less than 5 feet from yours, and he'll say, he has this very serious, very like growling sound in his voice, and he says, "I'm sorry. What did you find there?"
An artifact of your people, sacred in nature, the Allfather's sieve. The Frost Giants are retrieving it for you.
You will see as he is looking you in the like dead in the eye. Like he is like looking for any hint of deception where he will kill you if there is any.
Yeah, Kret is... He's stone spining as hard as he can.
Stone Giant, make an inside check.
Storm Giant.
No, this is the Storm Giant. This is you guys are talking to your boy. He'll say,
Yeah. Make an inside check, I guess.
yeah, sure. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, Kret ain't lying or anything. This is exactly the information we have.
Yeah, he does it, and that was charisma. He has a +4 anyways in wisdom. Yeah, he's looking at your face like for a good 10 seconds. There is silence. He will stand and he will start shouting orders. He'll go to a window and he'll just start shouting out of the window, and you'll hear just this little sound, like voices coming from outside the window, as if someone else is like answering him.
Sir, how would you like it done?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And he will turn back and he will indicate towards like the various furniture again.
Kret's starting to move over there now.
Yeah, you do see that there is like there are various trestle tables with like candies and
Yeah.
like sweetmeats and things like that, as well as like at least 10 different types of drinks, like teas, fruited waters, like wines, things like that.
Anyone who wants to roll an insight check on Kret right now can, as he goes and he sits down and he does not do anything else.
This
Why?
is
Because a CR 25 creature, or 22 creature, just fucking eyed him with impunity.
he'll like sit down, and not the lazy chair, but a much more like throne looking seat, and he will this is quite the thing that you have found, a sacred artifact, something, one of the greatest items that my people could possibly have. You say you are fighting the cult, yes?
Yes, and we are seeking allies for that battle.
I was originally going to either give you a choice. I could ally myself with you, or I could give you a more material reward. Hearing this, I shall do both. My forces, my castle, those I can command, will join yours when you, should you require them against these heathens. Like, he sounds very angry at the thought of like them having this item.
Oh, Kret knew what tactical nuke he was dropping just then. He knew.
The IAG. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
It is
Yes.
delicious.
Yeah, he'll indicate towards the stone giant.
God, Kret is fucking stone facing as hard as he can right now. He was very relaxed before, but after that, Kret is now very stiff.
He will say, "This is my manservant, Laris."
That's a fun name.
Laris. I will send him with you to act as my ambassador to your organization.
I look forward to working with you, Master Laris.
He will bow to you as well. He will bow to you, but not say anything. This is. You have brought me a. You have gone above and beyond what I think. Tell me. Did the lesser giants title you?
Did they? Were we given a title at the party?
The Frost Giants did.
The Shatterers of the Troll.
The Shatterers of the Troll was what they recorded us as in their verbal heritage.
He will nod and he will tell you, very well. You have done us a great service, and I will reward that great service. And you'll see as he'll go over to a very large trunk.
Enormous trunk, huge trunk.
Yes.
Huge.
And he'll pull.
Huge. Sorry.
And he will pull out a few items.
Just little fingernails, just dink. Ah, yes, small folk sized.
A dragon egg, and then
He would rather. This is a giant. He would eat the dragon egg.
That's true.
Or just crush it for the hell of it.
Why not both?
Use it for target practice.
Ooh. Why not all three? Astra, we just got terrified by a storm giant.
You good, Astra?
I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How much do you remember? How much do you remember of what's going on?
Yes.
Astra?
Yes.
Astra?
What the fuck?
Will our fine gunman Orion, also known as Astro, please report to the game?
Oh, thank God my earphone's broken on one side.
What? I'm trying. Hello? Can you hear me?
We can hear
Hello. We can hear.
Okay.
How much do you remember of what's been going on?
Just in this session?
Where are we right
what?
now? Where are we right now?
Storm Giant's castle.
Okay, so he knows that much.
Whoa!
What piece of valuable information has just been gained?
I don't know.
Kret dropped the tactical nuke of information about the Allfather's sieve, and we've gotten them as allies, and we're also getting a material reward because we went above and beyond.
Okay.
I'm so glad I cast that divination. We would have seen that swirling vortex, had no idea, and just walked away. It must be a quasi-elemental plane of ice, vortice or something.
Oh, the vortex thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Let's see. He will actually place a small stack of what looks like paper on the table in front of you, Kret.
Kret,
Like these little like 4-inch by 3-inch pieces of paper. There's a small stack of them, as well as a cloak and a
crown of stars.
Hang on, actually.
That's a spell, William.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It sounds like an item.
Oh god. Freaking Ghost, you are so robot-y.
Ghost bot.
Someone roll me. Freaky, please roll me a D100 really quickly.
Okay. 37.
37. 37.
You get a 9 lives stealer. Oh, god damn it. Freaky not liking the 9 lives stealer and wishing he got the Vorpal
My
Blade.
good now.
Yes.
He will place a stack of small like pieces of paper, about 3 inches by 4 inches, a blue cloak,
Ooh.
and a small 1-inch cube of metal on the table.
Oh.
This all
My
sounds like
God. Does this cube of metal have buttons?
Nope.
Oh. Oh, that means it's the other cube. There's 2 things it could be, and both of them are really good. Or Freaky's overreacting. Anyway.
Would you like to try to identify them before he tells you what they are?
A cube is either a cube of force or a cubic gate. But yes, I would like to
cubic
try.
gate would be fucking nice.
I would like to try.
do 2 Arcana checks.
Oh, Kret. Honey.
Unfortunately, you cannot tell what the cube is, but you can tell that the cloak is a Cloak of Displacement.
Oh, shit. That'd be good for Beldroth or Silent.
What was the cloak? Oh, you cut off for me.
Cloak of
A Cloak of Displacement.
What does that mean? Hold on.
That is, you turn it on, and everything has disadvantage to hit you.
Until they manage to hit you.
Beldroth has the fucking black ice, or no, like the fucking spear already. Give it to me, man. I want it.
But Beldroth has more of a tendency to frontline than you do.
What do you mean?
He will tell you this is a Cloak of Displacement. When you put it on, it shifts your form slightly. Things with true sight or blind sight or things like that are, I believe, immune to it. But it makes things much harder to hit you until something does hit you, in which case the illusion is dispelled for a short amount of time. This cube is a rather recent acquisition of mine, one that I don't much care for. I don't have any use for it. It is known as Bairn's Instant Fortress.
Oh. I'm sad, but still excited.
Yes.
And these is a stack of 10 tickets to the Spirit Train.
Check on Spirit Train.
History or Arcana?
19.
Yep. And would anyone else like to try?
I would like to. I have a +2.
I mean, Freaky's getting an idea of what the Spirit Train could be, but he's also getting Nam flashbacks.
I hate the sheet!
Ghost! No, Ghost! Oh, no. Oh, no, there.
He has a +0!
Jeez.
Kret rolling an 8 with his +11 because it's Freaky rolling.
Beldroth and Kret, you guys it does actually make sense that the 2 of you would know what this is. These are very valuable items. Basically, what it is the Spirit Train is a construct made by one of the first ever Warforged. It is in a separate dimension, and it's basically an all expense paid resort. Each ticket gets you a week in the Spirit Train, and basically, like, you use it, and you just appear on the train. You get a room. You get room, board, entertainment, drinks, food, massages, like all that stuff, all paid for.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Oh,
what is it to activate these tickets?
An action.
Okay, guys,
You burn it.
this is actually pretty damn good. Because, like, we're about to die. Everyone, tickets!
Yep. Yeah, you burn it, and it goes away.
It's also one hell of a nice weekend.
Oh yeah, you get 1 full week.
One hell of a nice vacation.
You do reappear in the same location you left from.
Yeah, but you know, what are the chances that they're gonna know you'll be back in a week's time?
Yep. But yeah, getting a ticket like this, you have to either, like, this is a very exclusive thing. You either have to get an invitation or be a member. And both of those are very hard to do.
Yeah.
Is the first ever Warforged still alive?
It was made by one of the first ever Warforged, and yes, they are alive. 001 is still alive. They're actually the leader of They're actually the leader of Kentra.
Number 1.
The leader of Kentro is a Warforged?
Yeah.
President John Henry E.
This changes everything.
What, you thought... Oh, you wrote a whole thing about Warforged being second-class citizens, didn't you?
No, we didn't. No.
Kentro is the birthplace of Warforged. They were basically automatons used as cannon fodder against the Kresk Empire. But like as they got better and better, like they basically awakened in various different ways. Like some of them had the awakening spell, some of them got like magical, some of them got like basically AI. Lots of different ways, lots of different things.
Some of the ones that...
Sir, in fact,
Yeah,
actually, Sir Lestro is one of the first 100 Warforged.
Number 6.
He'd probably actually be more like 67 or something.
Number 67.
Yeah. Is that it? Are you making K&D jokes?
Yes,
Ricky?
yes, I am.
I respect you.
Okay, then it still kind of makes sense in my backstory. Jesus.
Yeah.
I was sweating.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's some of them
yes.
that are just like robots possessed by ghosts. Some of them have awakened spells. Some of them like took in magic, so various different ways. And then eventually they just learned how to make them.
Yeah, it's probably something along the lines of like a bunch of.
But to answer your question, Payday, yeah, you reappear in the place where you disappeared, or the nearest unoccupied space. So, like, if you're a mile above the ground, you're gonna show up a mile above the ground.
Yeah. But yeah, like the items are being put down, and Kret's like watching, and then the tickets go down. He looks for a moment. Eyes go wide. Hand goes over the mouth. That's plenty.
He'll say, "You may stay as long as you wish, but I am preparing my castle to leave this area. We will be heading to this Motu, where you say that there are.
Yes.
Where on the island did this happen?"
The far west edge of it. You'll notice it by the enormous...
Along the southeast of it.
Yes. It'll be obvious from the enormous orbs of ice that have formed.
He will nod and he'll say, "You have 24 hours. If you wish to stay the night, you may. I have a guest list. I have guest rooms. But we will be leaving for Motu."
I greatly appreciate the offer, but I believe we do have to move quickly ourselves, as the cult will likely mobilize after this defeat, I guess we could call it. This upstir. Went straight into that Aboleth fight. Oh, they're fighting. The rest of the party's having a telepathic argument. We thank you very much for your generosity and for just getting to spend time with you, Lord Soros.
He will nod and he'll ask if you have any more stories.
Let's see. Stories. Well, if you'd like to hear the full story of the actual trudge through the ice and what we discovered after the battle, that is interesting. And I have a few of my own.
Yeah. I do, if you'd like to go ahead and do a performance check. I'll say with advantage.
Oh god, performance. 18.
18. He seems to be like very happy with how you like tell the stories. Probably
Well,
spend about an hour in that room.
Yeah.
well, I was gonna guidance you, but alright.
Oh, sorry.
So we've got Mr. Kret carrying the roleplay.
God fucking damn it!
What anymore? Damn.
You have you have a tendency to die, so you need it more.
Yeah, and when you do die, Payday just gets it.
So it's a net win.
Yeah, Petty will get it sooner or later.
Yeah, and he will give each of you 2 tickets.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Yeah,
that's nice.
Mr. Kret is carrying the roleplay. Orion's asleep. Beldroth and Salem are having a mental argument. And Orin is doing God knows what.
Owen was in the bathroom.
Oh,
I just got back. I have no idea what's happening.
God, the Darren's and Instant Fortress. That's a interesting item, but I don't think we're gonna get to use it much.
But apparently we're getting items, and those people are arguing.
Yeah, we got a Cloak of Displacement and a rare item.
You guys got a Cloak of Displacement, a Darren's Instant Fortress, and 10 tickets to what is known as the Spirit Train.
The Spirit Train.
Yep, it is a construction of one of the first 10 Warforged. It is a separate dimension. It's a train, basically. And it is you burn a ticket, and you get teleported to the train, and it is a 1 week, fully paid, all expense paid resort.
Huh.
Restaurants, wine cellars, accommodations, opera houses, spas, things like that.
Yeah, it's an interesting
Well,
item.
that's something.
It's kind of annoying that takes a wish spell to even partially repair it, but yeah.
The Darren's Instant Fortress?
Yeah.
So it's a fortress, Cloak of Displacement, and what?
And the tickets.
10 tickets to the Spirit Train.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an interesting item. So who has it? Because Kret might be skedaddling soon after we give our report.
I have the cloak.
I guess I will hold on to the fortress. Just as a home for everyone here.
Yeah, it's just like,
Okay,
why
so
are they all...
you're gonna hold on to the cloak then. Is that right, Ghost?
I am Payday. I am.
Okay, that's fine.
Mr. Kret.
By the way, Ghost. Jesus fucking Christ, I had to get on voice just so I could let you know I'm fucking with you. God damn. I mean, I tell Freaky to fuck off all the time, and he's like, yeah, Payday, love you too. Never once did I have to go, Freaky, I'm just screwing with you. He knows I'm screwing with him.
Yeah.
You saying...
I am slightly, like, the Darren's Instant Fortress, altering it slightly. It will, it remains basically as long as, like, you want it to. But you can only deploy it once a day. So that you can deploy it, and then just have it there for as long as you want it to be there. But if you deploy it and then, like, shrink it again, you have to wait until the next dawn to deploy it again.
Shit, it's not even like 24 hours. It's like you have a house now.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it's always been like you have a house now, but it is
Yeah.
like drafty adamantine tower.
Yes.
So it's a
Adamantine?
fortress. Yeah, it's made of adamantine, the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
When was this established? I don't remember this.
It's
Darren's Instant Fortress has
Yeah.
always been.
yeah. It's the item. It's like Gulder's Tower, but it's made of adamantine.
Hang on.
But yeah, it's an interesting
Oh,
item. It's kind of sad that it's 20 feet on a side and 30 feet high, which is actually kind of small for a fortress, but it is something you could just carry with you, and that is nice. Although, William, I assume you've like read some thing somewhere it says like it's the most overpowered item because you could just every action do an AoE 10d10. Instead of making it, once every dawn, it'd probably be better to make it where it takes 10 minutes for it to shrink back down, or even 10 minutes to form in the first, the action, so it keep its cool 10d10 AoE thing, but it takes like 10 minutes for it to shrink back down. That way you can prevent cheesing with it and also not diminish the actual versatility of the item.
You know what? That's entirely fair.
Yeah, it's that thing where
Isn't adamantine like a weird or like a jadey green color?
No, it's actually a silver metal with a black sheen to it. That's normal.
It's so weird.
What
I
did I-
always imagined adamantine as red because I play Terraria so much.
Where did I get the green color imagery of adamantine?
I don't know. Maybe
You're thinking of
Metals,
what I
dude.
think mithril is.
No, mithril is silvery blue.
Yeah,
I know.
Mithril is purple. What the fuck are you guys? What are you guys talking about?
I usually
I
think of
play
mithril.
Terraria.
I think of mithril in the Lord of the Rings way, where it is this beautiful, shimmering, silvery color with a blue pearlescent.
Where am I getting these colors from?
I don't
Modded
fucking know.
Minecraft's
I don't know.
metallurgy.
No.
Tinker's
Let's see.
Construct.
Mithril, Forgotten Realms. The mithril ore is a silver and black mineral in its natural form and becomes a shining silvery blue when worked.
Bro, I must be fucking tripping or something.
Ghost, maybe the colors you're thinking of is after it's been processed.
Yeah. Then again, Freaky's original perceptions of adamantine were always that it is a nearly black metal. Like it's black, but it has like a silvery sheen to it. Giving it like
I like how
really...
in the picture of the Darren's Instant Fortress, it's rusty.
Yeah, which is odd. I think that's supposed to be like dirt building up on it. It's like filth, not rust.
Maybe.
But then again, adamantine's ferrous, so maybe it can rust.
This is how I picture these for adamantine and mithril.
God.
Like Grayson Kirk's armor, and like the armor you see in Fortune's actual armored art, that's supposed to be adamantine. That's why it's that dark color.
Yeah.
Because that was drawn when Freaky's perceptions of adamantine were that. It was a almost black metal.
Anyways, so I'm going to assume that you all will take your tickets, take your items, and leave.
I believe so.
Yeah,
yes.
sure.
I think so.
Yes.
We should mobilize as quickly as we can. We thank you for this.
Also, I think I gotta
Yes,
go.
thank you for your
Actually, no,
time.
I don't think I gotta go soon. I gotta go soon.
Why?
Because I've barely gotten sleep last 2 nights, and it's taking its toll on the third.
Haha, 3.
Fuck you,
Yeah,
Freaky.
He said he played the in-person D&D session like for 7 hours, I think.
Yeah, I was also playing wrangling people for 6 hours.
Like herding cats.
It is like herding cats. Like I had like someone asking me a rules question. Like this was also a session 0, so it was a lot. It was not. We weren't actually playing D&D. We were just making characters. So someone was
God,
asking
6
about
hours.
rules
Oh, God.
and learning rules and also just messing around. So someone was asking rules, and we were just like shouting over the table, like on the opposite ends of the table, because everyone else was being so fucking loud.
Basically, a good thing to explain to new players is just like learn as many of the basic rules as you can, and then when you want to do something, explain it to the DM in logical terms. Like anytime you want to do something that you think you logically could if you were an actual person in this world doing this thing, ask the DM if there are mechanics for that, and then go with them. Is like a good way to do that, because then you don't have to explain every rule and they remember every rule and do it effectively. It can literally be get them to learn the basics of like, here's how you roll checks, here's how you calculate your things, here's how you do attacks, and here's like how surprise rounds in combat work. And then from there, like the rest of it's just them asking like, can I do this? And you say yes, roll this. In that moment, and it's much faster and easier and spread out.
They're almost all playing spellcasters.
Oh dear.
We've got a bard, a paladin. Oh, sorry, William, I interrupted. Go ahead.
So yeah, you guys will grab your things and start to head out. Laris will join you.
Laris. I like that name.
You'll get to the ship, and you will begin to head back out.
Can Laris fit on the ship without sinking it?
It's a pretty sizable ship. There was about like 40 or 50 people that were on the ship that remained in the town.
Well, Laris, I don't know about the ship's provisions, but I have a lot of moose meat if you're interested.
Yep.
Please take it.
And everyone, welcome our new friend here. Well, yes, he'll be coming with us.
He is the.
And I'm sure if he.
Go ahead.
He'll be following us in the water. I don't think he can fit in the ship. But I'm thinking at least.
I am more than comfortable on the deck of the ship.
Okay, good.
I'll be petty as hell.
Payday and Ghost are having beef with each other.
Also,
that's as usual.
We have a ranger, a paladin, a bard, an artificer, and a rogue, and the ranger's the veteran. Everyone else is new.
I don't think he's a veteran if he chose ranger.
What do you mean? He wanted a challenge.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
They most definitely wanted the challenge because they purposely picked Celestials as their favorite enemy, even though they knew they were going to Lost Mines.
What? Okay. That's.
This ranger's backstory must be interesting. I'll go take a piss.
Ready?
Then. So, there will be a.
I love our arguments, Ghost.
So you guys will begin to head out again towards the back towards the wall, and you will make it there. It will be about a 5-day journey. Thankfully, not a whole lot actually happens at that point. during that journey.
We all spend the entire journey shitting.
It is called dysentery, good sir.
No, it's called no longer having fucking constipation.
It's just like.
I've been constipated for over a month, and I've just injected my trachea with prune juice.
It's just like for 5 days the lower decks is just like.
God, that's my soul. Come back.
Somebody actually shits out their soul. Doesn't leave the toilet.
There's a decision to be made there. Bit.
I've returned from the piss dimension.
Nice.
We were just talking about how the 5 days are spent with us shitting.
Poor I mean, Kret was the only one who... I'm assuming it's... Sorry to thrust this on you, Payday, but I assume it's Kret and Beldroth who suffered from it.
No, that's fine. If anything, just shout out my intestines. That was unpleasant.
There's a reason I don't eat that much meat. I think I have an ulcer.
Fuck.
But yeah, you guys, there is a 5-day journey from the castle to the back to the wall. You do appear at the wall at around 2 p.m.
Home sweet,
wonderful.
drafty, terrible home.
And interestingly enough, as you approach the wall, you actually see that there is a pair of very large bodies on the beach.
Oh, fuck off.
Like standing or dead?
Undead.
Concern.
Wait, which side of the wall?
Well, there's a reason I said standing. I meant like, yeah, alive, undead, or dead. But
Which side of the wall?
The Krezg Empire side of the wall. You do see that it's a pair of zombie T-Rexes.
oh my fucking god, he didn't maintain the wards.
But you do see that Lestro is there, and they are, in fact, both dead.
Oh, good.
Fuck.
Lestro will, see you guys, and he'll just kind of wave, rather enthusiastically. Like, hello! Good to see you again!
Alright, Lestro, which was the imbecile that didn't maintain the wards this time?
I think I don't know. Interestingly enough, these ones actually walked up from the coast.
Concerning, we'll have to check the wall. If we find who's responsible, I want them in my office.
Yeah, you see, he just gives you this, massive thumbs up. He could probably, pop your head like a grape with, the size of his thumb.
Yeah. You could pop your head like the cap off a soda bottle.
Yeah, he got big hands.
Yeah. Technically higher rank than Kret, but Kret's very competent at running the fucking operation. So it's... he
acquiesces to your expertise. He's just there basically to lead the troops and to take care of things like this.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the wall was a perfect spot to put Kret, because he's an undead expert who's also very good at basically running a group of people.
But yeah, Lestro will inform you that from what his reports can gather, like they didn't like appear like around the wall. They came from like down the coast towards the wall.
Right.
Oh.
Something must have escaped or burrowed.
So as far as like he can, so what his idea is, like they walked across the bottom of the ocean and then came like around.
Right.
Or they washed up or something. I don't know. He doesn't really know.
We may have to implant something carnivorous like dire sharks.
Yeah, he'll give another thumbs up and tell you, I'll get a few druids for each side of the wall. The isthmus.
Perhaps Quipper swarms, who knows? We'll think it through, just thank you, Lestro.
Yes, we apparently they got past with there was a rather nasty storm the other day when we were trying to. We couldn't do our normal patrols in the water. They must have gotten in at that point.
How long ago was the storm?
3-4 days.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't when we were dealing with the Aboleth.
No, it wasn't nearly that fucking big.
No, I meant like maybe the Aboleth passed and caused it, or the water cult or something. But
oh yeah, no.
All right.
No,
Well,
just a normal like tropical storm.
Orian's going back to bed as Astra's going to bed.
Yep. He'll tell you, well, these are dead. If you'd like to examine them, Mr. Kret, go right ahead. But I will be leading the rest of the group back to the castle, and then I will send them to Foveros, so that they can talk to Little Allie and get started, get their next mission or whatever.
You all see Kret visibly deflates as it's like, yes, I'll get to it in the paperwork. Back in his cell.
Motherfucker. I just got back from
Orion.
the snowy fucking tundra for a month.
Fucking hell! As much as this guy creeps him out, he likes him.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a sending stone or something?
I have sent.
I'm gonna try and get some sending stones.
He will
Then
tell
get one
you
delivered to
that, Mr. Kret,
Hmm?
he will tell you that Hilda provided a bit of funds, and you, Mr. Kret, had probably been asking about like a wine cabinet or something like that.
Just better accommodations than the drafty mess.
Yeah, they will have moved you to another room. Excuse me.
Well, that will certainly help with the nights. Alright. Just turns around.
And Kret,
Hmm?
he will also hand to you a small platinum badge.
Oh,
Damn.
have they finally sought to raise my rank?
Oh, yes, for what Hilda said, all that stuff that happened in Motu, I don't know what happened with the giants or anything like that. None of us do, really. I don't know. Did Mr. Kret give sending stones, or did Aaron send to Lady Alice about the alliance?
During the 5 days, he would have told Lady Alice about the alliance that has been struck. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, he'll say, well, Alice told me about what you guys all did. Got us some good information. Destroyed a weapons lab. Unfortunately, what happened with Eisdorf, but you got the bunch of giants with us and all that shit. So here, I'm giving this to you.
Thank you very much. I'm quite surprised it even survived. We detonated 19 orbs of devastation on it, so...
He'll nod. Yep, Aboleths are tricky little bastards.
Indeed. Well, I have divinations to perform, an employee to chew out, a lot of paperwork to do, and undead to repair.
Yeah, we did have to destroy yours. I apologize.
Yes, I'm sorry. They are a bit too powerful to lock into normal cells.
Yeah, and he will leave you there to examine the zombie T-Rexes.
Yeah.
And the rest of the group will head. Oh yeah, he will ask you what you think of Salem.
There we go.
Oh, yes, that's right. I'll have to write out his recommendation. He did do well.
What rank were you thinking?
Well, the party's gold, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
White gold.
White
White
gold.
gold.
Well, he did keep up effectively with white gold members. Although, he was a bit clumsy, so I would recommend placing him slightly lower than that at least. But he did do his part. There were no major blunders or inadequacies caused by him not paying attention or making particularly poor decisions.
I feel like that last part was aimed at Orion.
Gold, so gold then. Sounds good.
Yes, that may work.
Perhaps white gold if the rest of your group gets promoted as well.
Perhaps.
But they're not under my command. For now, Lady Alice will be the ones to... We'll give them their ranks, and give him his rank. I will forward your recommendation to her.
Yeah. Jumping from not in the IHE to IHE gold instantly.
Good work. He'll clap you on the shoulder and he'll say, good work, Kret. We actually got a merchant that had that book you wanted, by the way.
Which one?
Let's see.
Put DM on the spot like this.
About the that one about the negative energy plane you were so interested in.
Oh yes, good. That'll be useful. I was hoping to delve into shadow magic.
Now, do you have to say good in the way that in a way that scares the most people?
What'd you say? What'd you say, Astro?
Did you have to say good like that?
Do you have to say good in the way that terrifies the most people?
Oh, please, Orion. There are plenty of people who would look at the dark arts, turn up their nose, plug their ears, and close their eyes. And that's how it goes free and murders everyone. That's how we get in trouble like we're in now. Somebody has to delve in, enthusiastically.
Fair enough.
Gotta walk.
Yeah.
They go on
Orion
very
will be
enthusiastic
sending Mr.
walks.
Kret a ascending stone. Like, if you ever need any help or just want to chat, there's only a small chance we're gonna be dead.
Yes, well. Try to avoid
Lester
that,
is
won't
just
you?
Lester is just watching this with like a happy smile, like he's just happy to be there.
Aw, Kret's making friends.
Yeah.
He'll just say,
Kret's fine.
"Well, I hope you get some use out of that book. From what I understand, that just being there just destroys whatever is there. So I'm not sure how anyone gets, enough information to write a book about it. But what do I know? I just punch stuff."
People like you and the undead go there, you see.
Mm. He like looks at himself and he's like, "Is it because I'm a robot?"
Yes.
Ah. Cool.
Just the blunt yes.
Yeah. And he will leave you to your work. And he will lead the rest of the party to the castle in the middle of the wall,
So
to where they can head to Fulverus.
I got the book, and what else did he get? My brain locked up.
He got better accommodations.
Okay, that wasn't it. That was something. Well, I've completely forgotten. It was. I don't know. Kret has his fucking rib bones put in his quarters.
Oh, you guys did go back for this?
Yeah, we took those. I'd hope so.
Yeah,
We have the storage markers and everything.
I
Yeah.
think so.
All right, because I remember asking last session if you guys went and got those, and I remember you saying, "No, we're still looking for people," and then I don't. Okay, yeah, we'll just assume that at some point during those 2 days you went.
Yeah,
And got them.
we were waiting there 2 days. So. I don't know.
You aren't doing it wrong if no one knows what you're doing. I love that.
Yeah.
America. Fuck
That's
yeah.
what I do.
Kret will give a warming stone to one of you. I'm sure you all will need this.
God, if I ever need one of these again.
I'll also give you one of these, and he gives you one of the potions of diving.
I could already do that. I can sink into the bottom of the ocean.
Cool.
But can you get back out?
I have to
Yeah,
walk
alright,
to the edge.
IAG recommendation coin.
I'm going to. Good night, guys.
Go to bed, you feel.
Oh yeah, yeah. Good night, Aster. Yeah, Aster.
He's gone.
Then
But
I'll
yeah,
take the overwhelming stuff.
Kret got a upgrade. He's a platinum now.
Yeah, I put that. Is recommendation coin the thing that denotes that upgrade? So should I delete that off my sheet?
Yeah, he got a platinum badge.
Yeah. No, I'm saying
He would ask for your white gold one too.
Yeah. Kret had gold. He went up 2 levels.
Right.
I like that. Just they've finally seen fit to. I'm pretty sure they've been keeping him lower rank for a while so that they have an excuse to keep him at the wall. But if we rank him up, we might have to reassign him to something more important.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So, the rest of the party will get to the castle. And the next day, they will be teleported back to Fultaros.
Let's go! Civilized lands!
Kret does appear to.
Oh, green!
While you guys are gathering up to go, like Kret will come to the teleportation chamber.
I'm crying.
Well, we had quite an adventure, didn't we? It was
You
cold.
guys spent like 4 sessions in that place.
Yeah.
And
No,
Ghost
we
is
fucking
that
didn't.
fucking miserable.
To be fair, his character wasn't built for that place. He finally gets to
Oh,
be in
yeah.
a better place.
Oh yeah.
Like my character, he's used to the jungle. He lived his life in a jungle, and then he went out to the first fucking mission to the tundra.
The mighty jungle? Where the lion sleeps?
Don't worry, Ghost. I was with you. Kret's built for like city stuff, and we were out in the middle of nowhere. He had like barely any money because I couldn't do my Kret thing and just pull 1,000 gold out of my ass.
Why couldn't you? You just say like, William, hey William, I'm basically a fucking noble or something. Can I get money? William,
like,
can we?
Kret's
Can I?
an aristocrat outcast. He didn't have any money. He literally bailed out with the clothes on his back and whatever he could carry with him in the like 2 rounds of time he had to get out of there.
Shame you can't just come back and claim to have amnesia.
They'd kill him.
William, can I get a vibe check on the situation?
On what?
On Colin's situation?
Colin's doing well.
No, like, I had a set of tasks for him to do.
Colin would probably currently be in Trunag.
Ah, shit. So
Yeah.
his family like agreed to help him out with the like starting the distribution company, or
Helping out, but more along the lines of like allowing you to build your own business.
God, I'm gonna miss Kret.
motherfucker.
I'm gonna miss my boy. My beautiful boy. He's
I
one of my
could just get a loan.
Kret and Last are definitely two of my favorite characters to play. They come so naturally to me.
Man, Freaky, you should try political intrigue.
What, being a politician? That sounds awful.
Oh, what are you talking about? You get to do a lot of fun stuff.
I like how the 2 characters that are slimy scumbag businessmen. You're like, this is way too easy for me to play. Anyways,
yeah.
A politician, no, even a step so low. God.
Oh god.
How to sell depression.
So yeah, you guys will head back up to Lady Alice, like a meeting. You'll tell her everything that went on. Like Hilda will like nod, and she'll tell Alice will like remember all the stuff that Hilda told her, and like nod and talk to F and his wife and get them settled in to the city, or have them settled into the city. She wouldn't do that personally, probably.
And I'm sure the information of what's up with his wife's arm has gotten through to F by now, and Kret is evading a nice talking to. Yeah, Kret had 67 gold left, guys.
Let's see. Honestly, at that point, F
damn.
was just kind of happy that she was still alive.
No, I'm talking about like 5 days later. When he got past that point,
Yeah.
it was
Salem.
like, God damn it, Kret, what did you do?
Salem has more gold. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Because Kret had to pay for a bunch of shit.
Yeah, and we were in the dead-end middle of nowhere where no one had much money, so Kret couldn't do his Kret thing and just, like, make thousands of gold. Like you do.
I'm sorry.
It happens, man.
Never put us in a tundra again.
I didn't have the opportunity to spend $200 on materials than mass-produce plate mail.
Guys, can you please do political intrigue in an urban city where it's luscious green from now on?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
want to fucking.
I was having fun doing political intrigue in the Dwarven Tige.
Yeah, that works.
You guys have
I don't wanna-
spent like the last year in just the darkest places.
Yeah. I mean, Fortune like that because she has
I want to
agoraphobia.
go to.
Fortune liked it because she had agoraphobia, so it's just like, a row of walls, yes, no great void reaching out towards me.
But yeah, I think we report back to Lady Alice with crit actually, right?
No, Cret remains at the wall.
Yeah, Kret's gotta do his wall job. They had a breach when Kret wasn't
I thought
there.
you were still reporting with us.
Yeah, no. No, Kret's gotta get back to his job. Like, how do you think... Why do you think he's there? He's not just a window piece. Kret's important to the wall project.
No, I heard something about. I misheard.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. A lot of it's like, a lot of what Kret do would be his information on undead, and it's like, oh, we're having an issue with this and this stuff. And it's like, oh, that's sort of undead. It's weak to this. You would need these spells. Set wards against this. It can also do that.
As you guys report to Alice, she seems understanding and like she nods. Let's see. You guys, the party will get the platinum rank, except for Salem, who gets white gold.
And Saris, who wasn't there.
Damn. And fucking Poland too.
Yeah. And each of you will receive 1,000 gold.
Sick.
Let's go.
Do I add that to Kret's sheet?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if he got paid back at the wall.
Yeah, he'd probably get paid by Lestro.
Yeah. Supposed to do my job with my pay.
I'll take it by platinum.
I think Kret spent more than 1,000 gold at Ice Store. Damn.
And you will each get 1,500 experience.
Nice.
And that is where we'll end this session.
This is what I like. Equal pay. Give me 2 months and I'll start off the political intrigue, guys.
Ghost. You're not causing us fucking communist revolution.
You don't know what I'm doing.
Kret knows your name. He knows what you look like.
I look like a normal fucking warforged under this mask.
Yeah. That won't stop him.
What was it, like 1,200 XP?
1,500.
So we're at 41,500.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a bit behind, Ghost. We're at 41,500.
Oh. William, can we level up?
No.
God, bro, I need to change my Eldritch Invocations. It sucks ass.
Which ones did you choose?
I have improved packed weapon. That one's useful. Thirsting blade. I have multi attack now. Ghostly gaze. I You gotta fucking use it.
I mean, it could be useful later, and we were, in a dungeon where you could have looked through the wall and told us what was there a few times.
Yeah, well, I guess like per level of a warlock, you could change one Eldritch Invocation, so I'm gonna change the Thirsting Blade thing. Because I have fucking extra attack from Paladin, god damn it.
Yeah, why did you take that? Take Eldritch Smite.
William, can I change it without a level up?
No.
Ghost, think of it this fucked way. You hit with an attack. You use Smite. You also use Eldritch Smite.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lost spell slot burn, but it's damage.
I answered a Reddit question once where it was, I am level 7. What is a great way to do massive amounts of damage? And I told them, you do 5 levels of
Hexblade
Warlock and 2 levels of Paladin. Doesn't really matter which Paladin, just 2 levels of Paladin. You get Charisma to hit, Charisma for damage, and if you hit with, you get Improved Pact Weapon, Eldritch Smite, and Thirsting Blade. You get your first hit. You get a 3rd level spell slot to do both Eldritch Smite and Divine Smite. You hit your second one, you can do a 1st level Divine Smite on that one.
You don't need the second hit.
Yeah, you can deal stupid amounts of damage.
Oh, I've done this with Teal.
Yeah.
Hey, Freak.
Yeah?
You know the very funny thing is about Eldritch Smite?
It knocks
you
prone
have to
automatically.
expend a warlock. You have to expend a warlock spell slot.
Yeah, and?
I don't have a
Oh, that's slot. Right. Then use your telekinetics.
Fuck you.
That already has a damage boosty thing. Use it. I built that in to make way for Eldritch Smite.
Wait, I can use like the kinetic force thing while I'm doing a normal attack?
Yeah, you can boost your normal weapon attacks with that. You have to make the attack with your intelligence modifier, but yes. You can telekinetically manipulate your sword while you're holding it. Did you not know that?
Yeah.
I carefully worded it to allow for that.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Just use your psi points to deal extra damage.
Fuck me.
Ghosts like, God damn it, I've been doing this wrong.
Platinum gold.
Oh, what does
platinum gold?
What does platinum give us? Let's see.
Let's see. Let's see. 5 levels Hexblade Warlock with the Blade Gift multi-stack Eldritch Smite, 2 levels of Paladin. Use Charisma both to hit and for damage. Assuming 16 Charisma and a Greatsword. Assuming you hit. Assuming you use your Hexblade's Curse. 2d6 plus 3 for damage. Eldritch Smite is 1d8 plus 1 times the level of d8s. Gives you 4d8 for a 3rd level Warlock spell slot. And can use a regular Paladin Smite on that on another. With another 3rd level spell slot, doing 4d8 as well. 2d8 plus 8d8 plus 3 plus 3. An average of 54 damage on that one hit.
Yep.
Assuming if you get a crit, that is 46 plus 16d8 plus 3 plus 3. An average of 102 damage.
Yep. I had a
see.
criminally insane Teal build back in the day before I homebrewed it that could reliably pull 150 damage around.
Assuming you hit with the second attack, you can also smite only at 1st level and only a Paladin smite. 2d6 plus 2d8 plus 3 plus 3, averaging 24. If you crit with that, you get 42 average of 42 damage. Gives you an average of 78 damage if you land both, an average of 144 if you land both as crits. It drops off significantly after that. Yeah. Paladins are the kings of burst damage.
Yeah, it's all front load. Yeah, I can't find the handout for your IAG ranks. Baby owlbear. We have that, by the way, the baby owlbear, don't we? Oh, there it is.
It's under various. The very top folder. What's going on?
Oh, there it is.
The owl bear.
Yeah, the International Adventurers League thing from far away, that little on the little tiny insignia on the screen always looks like Samasu to me. Oh, nice. Magic item discounts. And 3 gold per day. Fuck.
Yeah, have we been getting paid with like that 2 gold per day thing? I don't know.
That's actually a very good point.
I don't think I've ever received it.
Well, it builds up and you're supposed to claim it.
Oh.
So you go claim it like it's waiting there right now.
Hey William, are you calculating the days where we haven't claimed our pay?
To be fair,
Let's
you
see.
weren't a member of the IAG until just now, so you've only made like 3 gold
No, I'm
or 2 gold.
talking about like Colin, because he want money.
It also does
Or
specify
his
that you have to take a certain number of quests within that month in order to get that pay.
Yeah. So Colin got paid for that month, but not after, I think. Man, what a great group.
You
of
are
noises.
just... Holy crap, Ghost.
He's dead. He's gone.
Bingo bango.
God, access to guild
Oh, good.
trainers.
Yeah.
Oh, Kret's gonna exploit that. Hey, Kret, would you like proficiencies? Yes. What kind?
Proficiencies, yeah.
Tool proficiencies. I think Fortune was using it as well, and that's where she was doing her, well, no, she was just training with the Steel Veins and the Dwarves, I guess. Basically, that's the in-canon reasoning of where Fortune's getting the abilities she's going to have when she returns. Because I find it really weird. It's just like, I know nothing of constructs. 1 level later, in the middle of a dungeon, I know everything about making constructs. Fortune, no. That's not how that works.
Good night, Freaky. Good night, Ghost.
Good night.
I still haven't done my project.
And whose fault is that?
To make sure that you heard me correctly there, I said your mother.
Oh,
Goodbye.
I see. Tough talk through bad connection, man. Oh, he ran off. Well, that contributes something to the end of the stream. I don't know. It's fallen unstable. Bye.